Hello and welcome back to Sam and Max Telltale Adventure. This is episode 3, They Stole Max's Brain. This is presented to you by Team RPG, and this is your host Rishi. I never get bored of that. Or maybe I do. Maybe I'm always bored. Who knows? Well, anyway, let's begin a new game. They'll have the recap. I don't have to do the recap because I'm not good at it. It starts straight away with an intro. Interesting. I hope they actually give a... Previously, they should. If they don't, then I will. The Devil's Playhouse.
Thanks to our magnificent brains, most of us live out our lives under the delusion that we are in control. But are our brains truly in control? Makes you think, doesn't it? Engrossed in the thrilling cinematic exploits of their ancestors, the freelance police have had no time to ponder these eternally vexing questions. But in mere moments, they and you will be plunged headfirst into these murky philosophical depths when Sam returns from his ill-timed bathroom break to discover they stole Max's brain.
Max? Little buddy?
He's just a puppet now.
No.
Are they all puppets?
No!
Didn't these guys see anything?
What happened?
Oh, am I growling?
Hey!
No, I'm turning into a thug.
What happened to Max? Talk!
We don't
What
know.
happened to my
One
partner?
second we
My
were guarding the
partner?
devil's toy box, then bam! Out went the lights.
Through a fog of rage, darkness, and raisinets, I tried to remember what Flint Paper told me about interrogating suspects.
Rule number 1, don't let the suspect control the conversation. Get him talking, then surprise him. Interrupt him with a question, or call him a liar, freak him out. And if all else fails, bring little Miss Persuasion out for a stroll.
Stolen from the desk of Flint Paper Investigation Pummeling. Try interrupting the suspect's story with a question or a threat. Okay.
Actually, I think it was more of a boom, really.
Really? Because I distinctly heard it more like a bam.
Anyway, someone knocked it
I'll be
out
very
with a
aggressive.
booming and or bamming sound, and
Well, that's the last thing we remember until you woke us up and started snarling at us.
yeah, that's the last thing we remember.
Rule number 2, timing is everything. When you hear the suspect lying, that's when you jump in and accuse him.
Oh. When you interrupt different parts of the suspect's story, you will get different responses. The right interruption at the right time can break the suspect.
Yup, I was totally unconscious the whole time.
You're lying!
Liar. All right. I came to before Jebediah, just in time to hear the telltale sounds of a brain being removed from a bunny.
Obadiah, why didn't you do anything?
I was afraid. Afraid that he'd remove my brain too.
Who? Who took Max's brain?
It was the space gorilla!
What?
Skunk Ape.
Of
Skunk
course.
Ape.
He must have been released from the penal zone when the toy box was stolen.
I'm so sorry.
Who stole the toy
Not half as
box?
sorry as that brain-stealing space ape's gonna be when I catch up with him.
Rule number 3, mole men are easy. To crack the tough nuts, you'll need information to prove your case. Sometimes you gotta ask around to get the dirt on the doers. Now, go get 'em.
Sometimes info from one suspect will help you break another. Remember to interrupt at the right time to get you info you need.
I wrote a mental note to thank Flint at Max's funeral and got ready to squeeze some punks.
I can't remember that there are time limits to these
General Skunk Ape.
dialogue
Shoulda
stuff.
known.
Dialogue
That
options.
space ape had wanted Max's brain ever since he found out it was special. Now that special brain was gone, and I was cut loose, drifting in the neon current, hoping for a lucky break.
Can't we put another brain in Max? Make him, Wait a minute. That's one of his goons.
Oh, ugly.
Time to interrogate.
You're one of Skunk Ape's goons. Where's your boss? What did he do to my little buddy?
I don't know. I haven't seen General Skunk Ape since you unjustly imprisoned him in the penal zone.
How do you know about that?
I'll never forget his final terrified howl as it echoed across the dimensional boundaries.
Hurry up!
Anyhow,
Hurry it up.
since Skunk Ape's imprisonment, I've been reevaluating my life choices. I've abandoned violence for a career as a sign spinner. It's a very fulfilling, low-temperature job.
Threaten him.
More Are you trying to threaten me with that?
Maybe.
You are aware that my ultra-dense space gorilla hide renders me impervious to your puny Earth bullets, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Where were we?
Enough about me. You should talk to the rat.
What rat?
Yes, the rat. He certainly seems plugged into the ins and outs of this gloriously filthy metropolis.
Rat? What rat?
Frankie the rat. He traffics in stolen merchandise and tawdry gambling rings.
Where can I find him?
He hangs out on the corner of Vinny and Vidi in the Latin Quarter.
Maybe I can threaten him with the gun. Oh yeah. He gets scared by me slapping him.
Frankie the Rat. The name left a bad taste on my tongue and an itchy sensation in my boxers.
Singles bar.
Still, there wasn't a rodent more plugged
Couples
into the
own a
bad
hotel.
wiring in the city.
Why'd those flash by? It's more of his goons. Oh, it's it's a normal chase, police chase. Nowhere to go, rat.
Hey, Rat.
Sam,
Time to rat him
buddy, how's it hanging?
My partner's got a bad case of a missing brain, and someone thinks you might know something about it.
Brain, huh? Well, I did see something unusual and brain-related a little while back.
Spill!
I was given directions to a confused tourist. Poor fellow was wandering around in circles, scaring all the kiddies with his
I'm gonna threaten him.
and Tvortisnogs. Hey, man, no need to pull out the heavy metal. I'm talking, see?
I'm gonna threaten everyone.
So, like I was saying, I was almost done helping the guy, see? When bam! All of a sudden, this space ape comes barreling down the street, fighting with some other mook. A space ape carrying a brain!
Yeah.
Skunk Ape.
That's Skunk Ape.
I hadn't seen anything that weird since Aunt Jacqueline's vacation slides from Pismo Beach.
Hurry
The
up.
jellyfish.
What happened next?
So I grabbed the tourist, and we ducked behind a bunch of crates with the other gorilla. We kept our heads down until the fight moved on down the street. And that's all I know about the space ape what took your buddy's brain. No fooling. That's all I know. I don't know no more.
Noir, let's try Noir. Again.
One more time. What do you know about my partner's brain?
Oh, that's
It's
Noah.
like I was telling you. I was giving directions to a confused tourist. Poor fellow was wandering around in circles, scaring all the kiddies with his...
You're lying.
You're lying! Prove it! I can't. Quit spraying me with spittle and let me finish.
I can't.
So, where was I? Oh, yeah. I was almost done helping the guy, see? When bam! All of a sudden, this space ape comes barreling down the street, fighting with some other mook. A space ape carrying a brain!
Skunk ape.
Who was he fighting with?
I hadn't seen anything that weird since
Tell
Aunt
me more.
Jacqueline's vacation slides from...
A brain? Was it Max's?
How should I know? All I know, it was a brain in a jar, and that crazy space gorilla was holding on to it like it was his best friend in the world. So anyways, I grabbed the tourist, and we ducked behind a bunch of crates with the other gorilla. We kept our heads down until the fight moved on down the street. And that's all I know about the space ape what took your buddy's brain. No fooling.
You're
That's all
lying.
I know.
You lie.
Hey, Sam, I never lie about my cowardice. I'm really proud of it. So now what?
Again.
One more time. What do you know about my partner's brain?
It's like I was telling you. I was
Oh.
giving directions to a confused tourist. Poor fellow was
I mean, the
wandering
one's not
around-
actually
The
a good.
city's full of lost little lambs, and most of the Bo Peeps are just leading them to the slaughterhouse.
Yeah. You want to hear this story or just try and get me all depressed?
Sorry.
Anyway, I was almost done helping the guy, see? When bam! All of a sudden, this...
Skunk ape.
I hadn't seen anything that weird since Aunt Jacqueline's vacation.
No, I might as well
slide
throw it in him.
Yeah, the gorilla pulled out his gun, just like that. Anyway, so I grabbed the tourist, and we... And that's all I know about the space ape.
Threaten him again.
Yipes! Stop doing that! It ain't good for my angina. So now what?
Means I'm doing something
One
wrong.
more time.
I was given... Poor fella was wandering around in
Directions
circles.
where?
Where? Hey, take it easy, big fella. I sent him right over that away, about 2 miles.
Frankie the Rat helping a tourist? It was absurd. Absurd like Max was, back when he had a brain. So imagine my surprise when I found Frankie's tourist wandering around the bad side of town.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that was it. Oh, it's a German. From Stuttgart, no doubt.
Oh! Ah!
Listen, are you from Stuttgart? You're in grave danger. You're about to be cursed with bad luck. Whammy.
You, foreign guy, what's your story?
Ooh, an American police shakedown! How thrilling!
Yeah, it's a real honor. Now, what do you know?
Well, about an hour ago, I was getting directions to the museum district from one of your colorful local rats.
And Frankie sent you here?
Yeah,
That dirty lion rat.
you know, back in Europe, I had so many warnings about your country's rats, but this Frankie was so gracious and
Let's do
helpful.
noir.
Another lost soul on the highway of life, forced to get directions from the rats at their feet.
Excuse
Let's
me?
do noir every
I'm afraid
time.
I don't understand your greedy American metaphors and allusions. Ausgewählt? I was about to give him a tip for the help, when all of a sudden the Weltraumliebe-Wachzauberkrieg erupted in the middle of one of the asphalt fjords. At least I think it was Weltraumliebe-Wachzauberkrieg.
Maybe we can noir again.
A hard rain's coming, pal. And when it comes, you're gonna wish you were only in a Weltraum-Liebwachsauberkrieg.
Your grimness is depressing, but something must be getting lost in a translation. So, as I was saying, after the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my pockets, leaving me empty-handed and ipple-skippled in a strange land. I left the scene of the crime, carrying nothing but the clothes on my back. You know what else? I'm starting to think that this isn't actually the museum district. Maybe I am mistaking the friendly rat's directions.
It's a strange land, all right. Strange and dark and twisted.
Please stop! I'm already ipple-skippled enough.
Sorry.
De nada. Anything else?
Again.
Let's hear your sad little story again, from the top.
Very well. You know, back in Europe, I had so many warnings about your
You're
country.
lying.
You lie.
You're right, it was more like 57 minutes ago. Yeah, but you American police are stinklers. Anyhow, I was about to give him a tip for the help, when all of a sudden a Weltraum... At least I think it was a Weltraumliebe...
You're lying again.
Liar!
Nein, nee, it really was a Weltraumliebe-Wach-Zauberkrieg. But more like a kleine Weltraumliebe-Wach-Zauberkrieg. But anyway, after the fight moved on, I discovered that...
Yeah, someone picked your pockets, you lie.
Liar!
Moi? Lie? How dare you make such an accusation without a shred of...
Fine.
Fine. No, where was...
Again. I'll threaten
Let's hear
him.
your sad...
Very well. You know, back in Europe, I had so many... Is that one of your famous American handguns? Fascinating. We don't have any of these in Europe, you know. I was about to give him a tip for the... At least I think it was Weltraumliebe-Wach-Zauberkrieg. Is that one of your famous...
Is he gonna say the same thing?
After the fight... You know what else? I'm starting to think that this...
Tell me more.
Ibble-skibble. It's a common European word that describes the feeling of my disorientation combined with nagging doubts about a rat. Honestly, what do they teach you Americans in your schools?
Video poker!
So, what else would you like to know?
You know what, let's just leave.
People in this country are so intense.
The tourists seemed like just another victim circle in the drain, but I knew there was more to the story. It was time to circle back and flush out the truth.
What? Circle back. To the sign spinner he was talking. He was the one fighting. I'm pretty sure. You and him were fighting. You were lying.
I'm back! Now where's Skunk Ape?
I don't know. I haven't seen General Skunk Copy since you unjustly imprisoned him in the penal zone.
That's a lie.
Never forget his final terrified howl as it echoed across the dimensional boundaries.
You're lying!
No, I'm not. I haven't seen the General, and I defy anyone to say otherwise.
Go on.
As I was
Oh.
saying, since
What?
Skunk Cop abandoned violence for a career as a sign spinner.
You're lying.
Lie!
No, it's true. I've abandoned a life of violence and conquest for an honest, peaceful job as a sign spinner. See?
Ah, yes. So, where were we?
Enough about me. You should talk to the rat. Yes, the rat. He certainly seems plugged into the ins and outs of...
You're
You
lying.
lie. There is no rat.
Excuse me. Have you seen this city? There's rats everywhere.
Again.
But where's Skunk Ape?
I already told you. I don't know. I'll never forget his final...
No, that's just in the one.
Unjustly. Don't make me chortle. When you get right down to it, we all deserve to get tossed into the penal zone. You, me, the guy who delivers your deep dish pizzas, all of us, bubbling over with sin and corruption and...
Is there a point to this, or are you just trying to get me depressed?
Sorry, just thinking out loud. Where were we?
As I was saying, since Skunk Copy's imprisonment, I've been I've abandoned violence for a career as a sign.
You can't reevaluate your way out of fate, chump. We're all headed for a pine box and a boilerplate eulogy, and you can't change that any more than a tiger can change his pants.
You possess a very depressing worldview.
It comes with the territory when someone cuts out your partner's brain.
Enough about me. You should... Yes, the rat.
Rats? The whole world's full of rats. All of them clawing each other's eyes out to get off this sinking ship called life.
That's quite disturbing and sad. Please stop.
I won't stop until I get the guy who did this to my little buddy.
Alright, I had to talk to the rat.
Hey, don't you want to know about our baby iguana sale?
The tourist shouldn't know anything unless it's something specific. Still here.
Frankie, what do you know?
I was given directions to a confused tourist.
To the museum district?
Yeah, poor fella was
You were lying.
wandering around in circles.
Don't lie to me, Frankie. I talked to your tourist, and it looks to me like you sent him over to the wrong side of town to get rolled by your rat pack.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But this conversation is over. I ain't saying nothing till I get some legal representation. Annoy
have
the
some
people.
legal
Trample on a
representation.
rat's
Well,
God-given
don't know.
merengue rights. There ought to be a law or something.
Lawyers and rats. One's a disease-spreading vermin gnawing away at the foundations of society, and the other likes cheese.
That's pretty funny, but I'm still not talking.
Again.
Talk!
Are you deaf or something? I ain't talking without a lawyer, and you can't make me. I'm pleading
Maybe.
the fifth. Maybe
You're lying.
Stop lying!
Who says I'm lying?
Again.
Talk!
Are you deaf? I ain't saying... Attica! Attica! Police brutality! Excessive force! Where's the neighborhood watch when a victimized rat needs it?
Do you want a lawyer? Here's an attorney from Smith & Wesson.
Okay, I'll talk. Sheesh. Like you guessed, I gave the tourist directions to the bad side of town, but I was just winding them up, really. Hey, ask me, the schmuck deserved it. Acting all high and mighty and European, wearing his fancy socks.
The whole stinking city's wound up. Like a...
Do you want me to finish my story, or do you want to go off on another depressing tangent?
I'm not really sure.
Anyway, when the big fight broke out, me, the tourist, and the other gorilla ducked down behind the crate.
Who's the
and
other gorilla?
I picked their pockets. The tourist was loaded with high-exchange European stuff, but all the other guy had was funny-looking green cubes. After the fight moved on, the tourist got a nice souvenir for his trouble, and I skedaddled back here. And that's all I know, honest. Ask anybody. They'll vouch for old Frankie, if they know what's good for him.
I used to skedaddle before the weight of the sin and debauchery.
Yeah, the world's a dark and miserable place. I get it.
Again.
Once more, with feeling.
If you insist,
feeling.
like you guessed, I gave the tour. Hey, ask me, the schmuck deserved it. Acting all high and mighty and European, wearing his
You're
fancy...
threatening.
Again with the gun. Look, I'm talking, ain't I?
I guess.
Anyway, when the big fight broke out, me, the tourist, and the other gorilla ducked down behind the crate, and I, picked their pockets.
Tell me more.
Tourist
What's in their
was loaded
pockets?
with high-exchange European stuff, but all...
Other gorilla? What other gorilla?
Believe it or not, it was another space ape. He was spinning a sign for some pet
Yeah, I
store.
knew it.
Schlub.
I knew
So
it.
that dirty punk sign spinner did see Skunk Ape.
Anyway, after the fight moved on, the tourist got a nice souvenir for his trouble, and I skedaddled back here. And that's all I know, honest. Ask anybody. They'll vouch for old Frankie. I don't mean to criticize, Sam, but the gun thing just ain't as intimidating when you keep pulling it out like that. So now what?
I'm gonna leave.
Stick around. I may be back.
I shall count the minutes.
Yeah, why did they actually leave the...
Something
leave
Frankie
without-
said about the tourist was sticking in my craw like a spoonful of peanut butter. Chunky style.
What? Go into the science spinner because you've seen Skunk.
I'm back. Now where's Skunk Ape?
I don't know. I haven't seen General Skunk Copy. I'll never forget his
You learn?
funny, terrifying.
That story ain't gonna wash, Bonzo. Your pal Frankie told me all about how you and he hid from a fight between Skunk Ape and some other guy. Now make with the lip flapping and I better like what I hear.
It's true. A few of your Earth minutes ago, I was spinning my sign for Frankie the Rat and a tourist when General Skunkape came running down the street, chasing after a strangely garbed man. To my everlasting shame, I cowered behind a crate like a common
Tell me
Venetian
more.
bonobo.
No.
as the
Some days it seems like the whole world is chasing after me, and someone's tied together my shoelaces with regrets and betrayals.
That's pretty sad, but you don't have any shoes.
It's a metaphor.
So anyhow, after the general and the stranger fled the scene, I discovered that he had dropped this.
How's that?
I'm surprised he didn't come back for it, but he appeared to be in something of a hurry.
Tell me more.
What's that? A brain remover?
I believe it's one of the toys of power that my general has been collecting for the past 25 Kryleks.
Okay.
I knew that. Give me that toy.
No! I need it to get back in General Skunkapi's good graces. Once I return this artifact to the General, he'll forgive my temporary abandonment of his goals and welcome me back to his crew with open arms. Oh, how I've come to miss
Noir.
standing at my general's side these past few hours. I wonder if he'll promote me.
Huh. You're fooling yourself, kid.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
The
so
only
what
thing
action?
Skunk Ape's gonna welcome you with is a fistful of phasers. You can't go home again. You can't even get on the porch. You've tasted the apple, peed in the pool, bitten the hand that rocks the cradle. You're a sign spinner to him now, and that's all you're ever gonna be.
You're right. It's hopeless. No matter what I do now, I'll never soar through the galaxy at my general's side ever again.
I hate to tell you, but you're not a very good sign spinner either. I hated to see a grown gorilla cry, so I got in the car and looked for another lost soul to join me as I gazed into the abyss. Finally, a clue. The last time we saw the rhinoplasty toy, Max's special brain used it to turn into a bazooka. Now
Oh.
it was going to lead me to the guy who stole that special brain. It wasn't exactly ironic, but I didn't care. Crimetron, do your stuff.
Crimetron. Don't you need two things?
What do you mean not found in database?
The Crimetron requires additional clues to make an informed deduction.
Clues? I haven't got time for clues. Max's body is starting to smell differently.
Then maybe you should stop yelling at my girlfriend and start with the clue hyphen finding.
Yeah, you need two clues. I suppose let's go back to the tourist. He said something about him.
Ooh, a repeat performance.
Let's run through it one more time. And speak slowly. I'm an American.
As I said before, about an hour ago, I was getting directions. You know, back in Europe, I heard so many warnings about your country's rats. But this
Tell me more.
Museum district.
See, yeah. As a child in Europe, I always dreamt of visiting your city's famous museum district with its Institute of Incomplete Technologies and Hall of Filthy Arts. It's a little more underwhelming than it appeared in my Schulbooks. Flogen. I was about to give him a tip for the help. Well, at least I think it was Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. Might have been more of an ödeler Spuk.
Tell me more.
What's a super color? What now?
Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. My people's word for a stunning battle between a strangely garbed man and an alien space gorilla carrying a brain in a jar.
Really?
So, where was I? Oh, yes. After the fight moved on, I discovered that... You know what else? I'm starting to think that this isn't actually the museum district.
You're lying.
Don't play innocent with me, metric lover. The rat saw you pick up something after the fight. Now spill.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh.
I took a souvenir from the fight.
Yeah,
I
souvenir.
didn't think anyone would notice. Here.
Norrington. Who the heck is
Clue.
Norrington?
I don't know. Just don't hurt me. You Americans are all animals.
Norrington. The name rang fewer bells than a sleigh in July. Hopefully, it would be enough.
It is enough. We have two clues. It'll work.
Okay, Crimetron, this is your last chance before I start looking for an upgrade.
What's an upgrade from Crimetron?
Come on, you obsolete hunk of junk. Talk! Where's Skunk Ape?
Sam, no!
Stop holding out on me!
Get away from her, you brute.
No. Museum mostly natural history.
Finally.
We got a clue.
Audiences across the country say, you're a monster, Sam.
What have you become?
The Museum of Mostly Natural History. The tarnished jewel of the city's once thriving museum district. Max and I always meant to visit, but we'd never gotten around to it.
New
Now
bunnies.
we were
What?
finally going to take in its thrilling and dubiously educational displays with a vengeance.
With a vengeance. Museum mostly natural history. Treasures of the Forgotten Pharaoh. Samun Mak. That's right, I'm a grizzled detective dog. Here to avenge my partner in
All
crime.
right, Skunky.
I mean,
It's time to pay the piper. Plus tax and applicable service fees.
oh, is there a first person shooter now? No, I wouldn't actually be surprised if it was. What are they doing in there? Let's talk to Max.
Hang tight, little buddy.
Turn hourglass. What's this? Look at Apocalypse display.
I'll take a look around after I track down Max's brain. Not now. I've got to find Max's brain.
Okay. I guess let's go over here. Has to be in here. What toys is he trying to use?
Yield to my superior technological might, necromancer.
Oh, the strangely carved man.
Your simian hindquarters, barbarian!
Oh,
And Blade? He's looking pretty spry for a 120-year-old. And there's the Devil's Toy Box. And it's
yeah.
that.
Sam! Get me out of here. This whole place smells like gorilla and patchouli.
Sam, the interloper who foiled my scheme to collect the toys of power and re-imprisoned me in the penal zone?
Sam? The great-grandson of
Uh-oh.
the Patroon who put the kibosh on my intricate plan to unleash Yogg-Sothoth and take over the world?
I hate that guy.
I hate that guy!
Oh, they're gonna work together.
Yes, a common enemy. I propose an alliance.
You get the galaxy, I get the Earth?
Agreed.
Nice going, Bubba
Seems like a
Brain.
bad brain.
Blame me.
Bad deal.
I'm still trying to find the volume controls on this thing.
Minions, after him.
Quickly grab.
Sam? Ah, man.
Max.
Now I'm stuck in here with the alliance of C-list supervillains. Ah, it was way more fun when they were fighting.
Yeah, let's look at Paperweight.
Hey, you! Fez guy!
What is it?
Let's talk about you.
How come you haven't aged a day since my great-grandpa kicked your demon-summoning butt back in the olden times?
The horrible secret of my apparent immortality is too terrible to comprehend, and would surely drive an uninitiated mind such as yours to the brink of madness were I to utter it.
So, Pilates then? What are you doing in this 2-bit museum anyway?
Since my defeat at the hands of your meddling ancestors, I've insinuated myself into the archaeological community, painstakingly gathering the requisite toys of power necessary to reopen a doorway between our world and the realm of Yogg-Sothoth.
Nerd.
Let's talk about me.
You're a magical mumbo-jumbo guy, so maybe you can tell me. What's the deal with me having psychic powers all of a sudden? Am I going through the change?
It's difficult to say. The only minds on this plane capable of wielding the toys of power are the insane, the simple, or the defective.
Ah, you've been reading my press, kid.
But encountering two special brains in the same bloodline is practically unheard of. Your lineage is most peculiar and dangerous.
You should see us during holiday cookouts.
Let's talk about Sam.
Could you try and stop your new buddy from zapping Sam with a banana-shaped ray gun or whatever?
Why should I give a hellbeast's hangnail about the fate of Sameth's brood?
Well, let me get back to you on that.
Let's talk about Skunkape.
Why are you and that big dumb ape, skunk ape, working together?
General Skunkape and I have had a meeting of minds over our mutual loathing of you, your partner, and your forefathers.
So that added up to what? One mind between you?
I just hope his brain-dead minions can dispose of your partner without
half-wits.
injuring any of my employees.
My employees. So about the toy box.
What are you and Corporal Butt Cheeks here doing with the Devil's Toy Box anyway?
We're unwinding and rewiring the synapses of your brain to cast a blasphemous net of tech necromancy across the reality so that the toys of power may be properly encased within the Devil's Toy Box.
Ah, that's about what I thought.
Really? Repeat what I just said.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got a wonderful brain. Blargy, blargy. More toys for me. Pretty grubby joint you got here.
It's one of the finest collections in the world. Our Yog-Sothoth tapestry is one of a kind.
Gee, it'd be a shame if Skunk Ape's minions ripped your tapestry to shreds and used it for space towelettes. You know, accidentally.
Yeah, don't even think of such a thing.
Alright.
Oh, this talking with my brain is making me tired. Let's talk later.
Yes. Away with you. Look at console.
What's that for?
That controls our new laser light show. It will bring many, many young people to the museum.
I want to see
You
it.
can lure them away from their zoetropes.
Turn to Sam, not yet. Want to explore everything.
Come to us, precious ones.
Meter. Projector.
Hey, bad guys, how about a little light show? It's getting boring in here.
I'm afraid that tonight's performance of Mundane Objects in Space, a Cosmic Odyssey, has been cancelled, so that the Yeneler and I might use the projector to summon the scattered psychic toys from the four corners of the globe.
Aww.
What? It summons toys.
Please, help us reach our goal. Operators are standing by to take your call. Look at all those cool psychic toys. Am I doing that?
Indeed, yes. Your psychic brain, melded to Monsieur Paperweight's sorcery and my super science, have created a techno-arcanic whirlpool, drawing the toys to this convenient container.
So that explains the giant sucking sound in my head.
No, that's just you.
You suck.
Hey, Skunk Ape!
Yes?
Oh, that quick. Let's talk about you.
So, long time no see.
Long time? Yes, yes. If only you knew how long. It has been but a handful of Earth hours since you and your companion imprisoned me in the penal zone. However, due to the temporal phase shifting of the zone, I experienced years of maddening nothingness during those fleeting hours.
Ah, that would explain the tiny crow's feet around the eyes. Not to mention that telltale old gorilla smell. What are you doing here, anyway?
The same thing I was doing all those years ago.
Boring me to tears?
Gathering the toys of power so that I might conquer the galaxy.
What about me?
Now that you and Fezhead have stopped fighting, could you tell me how my brain ended up outside my sexy little body?
I took it from you after I was suddenly ejected from the penal zone.
Why were you
How come I
ejected?
didn't notice?
You appeared to be entranced by a primitive form of Earth entertainment.
Around here, we call it a popcorn coma, big guy.
Yeah, the popcorn coma. Coma while his brain was being extracted, huh?
What are you planning to do with my brain once this whole Toys for Jerks drive is over?
The same thing I planned to do before you yanked me into your ASAT's penal zone. Plug your brain into my ship's central computer and use your terrifying psychic powers to conquer the galaxy.
Couldn't we just use them to cruise for chicks? The ladies love a good spoon bending.
That's curious. My scans indicate you don't even like girls.
What happened to the other brain anyway?
Could you try not to kill Sam? He's my designated driver whenever I'm in the sauce like this.
Oh, my minions won't kill him.
That's good.
They're under strict orders to drag him beaten and bloodied to my feet so that he might witness my ascension to ruler of the galaxy.
Just so long as he can still drive.
Let's talk about the toy box.
What are you two scamps doing with the Devil's Toy Box?
We're tapping the nigh infinite power of your brain to create a bifurcated vortex of technological and arcane energies to impel the toys of power to return to their point of origin via a 5-dimensional matrix of quantum foam and sympathetic magics.
Yes, of course.
You have no idea what I just said, do you?
No, but if it means more psychic toys for me, then vortex away.
I want to use those toys. Let's talk about Paperweight.
Why are you working with that creepy paperweight guy?
Monsieur Paperweight and I have reached an accommodation.
Is that legally permitted in this state?
I'm lending my scientific prowess to his mystical efforts to draw the toys of power into the so-called Devil's Toy Box.
That spell thing Paperweight's working on. It wouldn't have something to do with summoning an elder god by the name of Yog Sagoth, would it?
Now that you mention it, Yog Sagoth's name did come up once or twice. He's certainly touchy about that precious tapestry of his.
Yeesh.
Your
I
minions.
see you've got your old band of lackeys back together.
Yes, yes. My mighty army is once again ready to take on the galaxy. At least they would be if Paperweight's filthy security guard wasn't underfoot. That disease-carrying insect had better keep his pestilent thorax away from my boys.
Might be clues.
Could you go over there for a while? The way you're salivating over my anterior cortex is creeping me out, frankly.
Very well.
So, I gotta get that security guard to fight with or interact with the gorillas and
These two goofs are about as entertaining as public radio. Oh, I sure hope Sam survived the attack of the minions. I've got a lot of complaining to do.
I gotta get the minions to destroy the tapestry or something. Oh, where am I
Well, at
hiding?
least I know that Max's brain is still alive and kicking. I'll never get back in there while Skunk Ape and Paperweight are working together. Maybe I can break up those lovebirds from out here.
Yeah, already know how, but I don't know where.
Hey, you.
Who, me?
Don't get kid with me, wise guy. What are you doing in the museum after dark?
I'm Sam. I'm with the freelance police.
Freelance police, eh? I heard a lot about you guys. A lot. I'm Sal, museum's security guard. You must be looking into all the freaky shenanigans going on around here tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Well, feel free to poke around. But right now, you gotta do something about this pile of trash.
That's
Pile of
not
trash?
That's my partner.
Partner, trash, potato, potato. If it's not up and moving in the next few minutes, I'm tossing that smelly lump of guts into the incinerator.
Incinerator? Yeesh.
My God. I have a bone with my grandfather.
That fellow reminds me of my great-granduncle Eustachius.
Great-grandfather? What? Let's talk.
Sal.
Keep it down, will ya? This is a museum, not a locker room.
Let's talk about you.
Sal. Why is that name so familiar? Wait a minute. Stinkies used to have a fry cook named Sal.
Yep, that'd be me.
A 6-foot-tall cockroach working at Stinkies? That's shocking. No, wait. What's that thing that's the complete opposite of shocking? So why did Grandpa Stinky fire you? I mean, aside from the whole disease-carrying vermin thing.
He, didn't approve of a cockroach in the kitchen.
That's strange. Grandpa Stinky never had problems with cockroaches before.
And let's talk about your headphones.
Nice headphones. Listening to the game? Or maybe some Black Flag?
Now, these are my official museum guard emergency headphones. I gotta wear these so that Mr. Paperweight can tell me where to go in case of a security emergency. Of course, I haven't heard from him in a while. He must be busy up there with that space gorilla guy.
Yeah, let's talk about the Paperweight.
Any idea what that Paperweight loser is doing in the planetarium?
Hey, don't be calling Mr. Paperweight a loser. He's a stand-up guy who took me in and gave me a job.
He's not here, you know.
Nah, I got no idea what that loser's up to. Heck, I can't even understand half the things he tells me over the headphones.
Ooh.
Your boss is gathering demonic toys for a nefarious purpose.
Toys, eh? What do you want me to do about it?
Call the Army, the Navy, the Swiss Guard.
You want me to turn on my boss? Dream on, buddy. This is a pretty cushy job here, and I ain't messing it up over a bunch of demonic toys.
Let's talk about space apes.
Don't look now, but there's a scandalously clad intergalactic despot running roughshod through your museum.
You mean General Skunkape? He's an A1 buttwad, all right. But what are you gonna do? Mr. Paperweight's rolled out the red carpet for him and his minions.
Don't you think you should alert the authorities?
What? Lose my job?
How's life with Skunk Ape?
Skunk Ape. That's a good one. I'll have to remember that. Not so bad. Aside from the big gorilla over there guarding the door, most of these apes just hang out in the planetarium.
What's with all the apes running around?
Beats me. Mr. Paperweight told me to steer clear of them. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Gotta get him to interact with them.
Would you mind not throwing my little buddy into the museum's incinerator?
What can I do, Sam? If Mr. P finds another corpse strewn about all willy-nilly on the exhibit floor, he's gonna kick my thorax right to the unemployment office. You say your friend's still alive? You better get him moving.
Would you mind not throwing my little buddy into the museum?
What can I do, Sam? You say your friend's still alive?
But he hasn't got a brain.
Well, maybe you should find him a new one. Sheesh, some detective you are.
See you, Sal.
Be careful out there, Sam. This place is cuckoo tonight.
Find him a new brain, huh? What's this exhibit?
The end of the world is predicted by top apocalypsologists. Some say the world will end in fire, some in ice, but it takes a truly advanced mind to envision an apocalypse that revolves around a many-eyed, many-horned, walking purple people-eater.
It's called Yogg-Sothoth.
To witness the final stage of the coming apocalypse, turn the hourglass. Okay.
What the hell? The hell is he doing? Is he praising everyone?
Whoa, I did not see that coming.
Hey. Just... What the hell?
I'd better find a way to get Max's body moving before Sal chucks it into an incinerator.
Find him a brain, got it. Where was this sign?
Toxicodendron paleness, a prehistoric and virulent form of poison ivy, was 7 times as irritating as its modern counterpart. Primitive life forms were often driven into fits of howling, scratching rage by the merest sampling of T. paleness's secretions. It's hard to believe something that pretty could be so annoying.
Hey, someone's head.
It's a telltale trail of Grandpa Stinky's brain-preserving demon broth.
Brain preserving demon broth.
Oyosaurus henway.
Now let's talk to you.
Dogman, where do you think you're going?
I'm, just looking for the snack foods exhibit.
No one leaves here. Skonkape's orders.
Why?
We're supposed to be on the lookout for, Sam. That's it, Sam. Are you Sam?
No, my name is, Tyrone. Sam's that guy.
Tis we! I've arrived at the world-famous Museum of Mostly Natural History. And look, a cute little animatronic monkey.
Heal it, Skonkape. I've successfully neutralized the one known as Sam.
Yes? Describe him.
Pink, hairless, difficult to place accent.
That's not Sam, you fool. Now don't bother me again until you find Sam.
Good thing it doesn't actually give
that wasn't Sam.
Oh well, happy hunting.
Thank you, Tyrone.
doesn't give an accurate description.
Eucalyptus porcus, the long-extinct bacon plant, was the evolutionary forerunner of today's domesticated swine. I don't think evolution works that way, but I kind of wish it did.
Yes. Pork started off as a plant.
It's too bad Max's mighty psychic brain isn't here. There's all sorts of new phone numbers on this courtesy phone. It says it's an information desk, but I feel dumber just looking at it.
This is because there's no one there.
Museum of Mostly Natural History guided tour.
Oh.
Ah, an audio guide that attempts to make sense of the nonsensical museum displays. I should tape one of these for our office.
Can I use it?
Tapestry of Yog-Sothoth, Overfiend of the Dank Dimensions, on loan from the East Village chapter of the Knights of Yog-Sothoth. He doesn't look so tough.
Can I use this
That
thing?
won't work.
Welcome to the Museum of Mostly Natural History. My name is Anton Paperweight, and I'll be your narrator on this self-guided tour today.
Ooh, let's do number 1.
Let us begin. Please make your way to the Mesozoic era exhibit in the center of the main floor.
Oh!
Although it lasted for only 7 weeks during the late summer of 56 million BC, the Mesozoic era produced an incredible explosion of evolutionary diversity, most of which was quickly erased by less ridiculous creatures. Gently yank the bone to hear the roar of the Poiosaurus henway. Please make your way to the animatron of the terrible beast assaulting the city. Humanity has long pondered about the eventual fate of the Earth. Today, thanks to sophisticated supercomputers, scientists have determined that the world will end in the year 2015, as giant monsters, environmental disasters, and political apathy combine to turn our world into an unlivable hellhole shortly before the sun unexpectedly goes nova.
It's kind of 2018, so that's a bit wrong.
Turn the hourglass to witness the Earth's final moments, as predicted by accredited apocalypticians.
Let's hear everything.
Please proceed to the Treasures of the Forgotten Pharaoh exhibit. The museum is proud to have recently obtained the preserved remains of the mysterious Forgotten Pharaoh of ancient Egypt. Now, poke the eyes to see an ancient, brutal civilization spring to life. And finally, the pride of the museum. Please proceed to the Knights of Yog-Sothoth display. The Order of Yog-Sothoth were an ancient society of mystic knights dedicated to serving an overfiend of the Dark Dimensions. This priceless tapestry, woven from the meticulously groomed back hair of the knights, is all that remains of their order. To see the terrifying power of the Yog-Sothoth tapestry, pull the sword from the eyeball.
Yeah, I'm supposed to use that to control the cockroach dude, Sal.
Behold, the dread wonder of Yog-Sothoth, overfiend of the Dark Dimension.
One that Dank? Dank Dimension?
Yeah. I'm glad my great-grandpa stopped that trans-dimensional beauty from manifesting in the East Side.
Moai head.
Hey, it's a Moai head. How's it hanging, big guy? Fine, be that way.
This not the one that talks, huh?
Inexplicable object of unknown provenance.
Looks like a shell cracker.
Somehow I doubt they're gonna lure in the jaded thugs of today with laser light shows. Not enough despinings to hold a young person's attention.
Hey, what's this?
That's interesting.
What the fuck?
Holyoke, Massachusetts. If I remember my field guide for otherworldly incursions correctly, that tentacle's a flagellum from the Dark Dimension.
Interesting.
Although the Hindenburg met its fiery demise in 1937, its sister ship, the Aeroschwein, is still in operation today and was a stunt double in the 1968 musical Let's All Go for a Ride in My Beautiful Balloon. So that's where that song came from.
What song?
Coming soon, a brief history of bad ideas in transportation. I hope Max's brain and body are reunited by the time this exhibit opens. He loves tooling around in comically unviable vehicles. Good thing Max isn't here. Edutainment sends him into an atavistic rage. It's too bad Max is mighty psychic.
It's another phone.
I could learn a lot from this if I wasn't so offended by the choice of fonts.
I think they went to the Treasure of the Forgotten Pharaoh. But first I'm gonna give that guy the freaking headset.
Hey, Sal, look. 3 monkeys violating that statue of a head.
Where? I didn't see nothing. Which is a good thing, since we put all the monkeys down in storage with the leather jackets.
Okay, then I want him to go into the center console where he'll be closest. That screen?
Welcome to the Museum of Mostly Natural History.
Mr. Paperweight. Gee, thanks. That's the nicest thing you've said since you hired me. So, what can I do for you, boss?
Let us begin. Please make your way to the Mesozoic era exhibit in the center of the main floor.
The dinosaur exhibit. You got it.
Okay, pull the thing.
Gently yank the bone to hear the roar of the Poyosaurus henway.
Yank the bone. You got it. Yo, looks like everything's working A-okay, boss. Anything else, boss? Boss? Well, if you don't have anything else for me, I'll just head back to the base.
Okay, won't work with that guy. So I'm gonna have to put him in the Pharaoh exhibit. I have to go in and take a look. They're definitely here. Not a courtesy phone.
This decorative urn contains the preserved brain of the forgotten pharaoh, an obscure and unknown pharaoh of ancient Egypt. Little is known of this pharaoh's brief reign, aside from a few unflattering sculptures and a smattering of bad poems. The anonymous pharaoh's reign came to a sudden end when a band of rebels succeeded in fomenting a populist uprising. Normally, the code of the freelance policeman frowns on stealing ancient brains, but desperate times call for icky measures. Ew, it's warm and pulsing and wriggly. I don't know whether to be repulsed or use it as a neck massager.
They have to be here. Let's
The
explore everything.
double-sided pyramid of Hikaba was the crowning glory of Kestimpum the Tiny until it collapsed under its staggering weight and unorthodox design. It's dioramas like this that make me appreciate the joys of central air conditioning, collective bargaining, and comfortable headwear.
Oh yeah, that's poke the eyes. What strange exhibit will have you poke?
I had no idea
Nice.
ancient Egypt was so madcap. If you're going to putrefy and decompose, you might as well do it in style. Ooh, pointy and dangerous. 2 of my favorite things. Max would love to get his hands on this doohickey. Too bad he doesn't have any hands right now.
Brain screw. Oh.
Hey, it's me. Give or take 4,000 years and a decent tailor. Ancient Egyptian brain screw. The engravings on this particular brain screw indicate that it was reserved for pharaohs, viziers, or other high-ranking muckety-mucks. Muckety-mucks? The museum's copywriter must have thought no one would read that far. Ah, the Sphinx. I can almost smell it. Seriously, it smells like asp in here.
Smells like asp. I love asps. Such a good name. I got the brain so I can get dude moving.
Maybe this carefully preserved gray matter will get Max's body moving, or at least twitching and drooling unnervingly.
That's
Hello?
how
Anybody
it
in
works.
Torments of Osiris will be laid upon your feet, heretics! The wrath of Anubis!
No, but I get that a lot. I'm Sam.
I get that a lot.
My, a new body! And it's so energetic!
That's probably one of Max's sugar rushes. You'll just want to ride him out until you get used to him.
Well, I suppose you want some sort of tedious boon in return for rescuing our spirit from the shadowy realms, yes?
Well, if it's not too much
sure.
trouble, Your Majesty, I could use some help retrieving Max's brain from a couple of world-conquering Nimrods.
I believe we can aid you in your quest. But where will my brain go after we've restored this Max?
Well, if everything goes as planned, I suppose you can take your pick between an ethnic sorcerer and a superpowered space gorilla.
A gorilla? That does sound promising. Very well, we shall grant your boon. It shouldn't be too much trouble with all these toys of the gods secreted in this fuzzy little body.
Toys of the gods?
Oh, it still has it.
Do you have the gift?
Is that what they're calling it these days? My people always called it the Curse of Horus. Ungrateful wretches.
Neat. If you've got creepy brain powers, this rescue's gonna be a walk in the park. Ready to roll?
Lead on, barbarian.
Okay, I'm sure you can use that, the brain remover. Yeah, I want to talk.
Your Highness?
Yes?
Let's talk about you.
How'd a kid like you get to become Pharaoh? Did your daddy Pharaoh die when you were young?
Oh no, our dad was a sandal maker. We became Pharaoh after we stumbled upon the toys of the gods while stealing coins from a tomb. The toys awakened latent abilities within us, granting us the power to cast the royal family into the Nile and reshape the entire kingdom in our now divine image.
Now there's a heartwarming rags to riches story. If the toys made you so powerful, how'd you end up as a pickled brain in a jar?
During our reign, there were always a few troublemakers who, impervious to our divine powers, rebelled against our benevolent but firm dictates. We suspect one of them finally snuck past our defenses.
Hold any grudges?
Sam, that's all in the past. Even if we did hold an eternal grudge against the mystery assassins who deposed us all those centuries ago, it's not as if we can do anything about it now, right?
Right.
Unless you know who it is, which is, I'm sure it's a
I'm not
paperweight.
sure what I should be doing now.
What do you want us to do about it?
Max usually has some sort of obliquely helpful hint in situations like this.
And that's how you go about solving crimes?
I know. Freaky, isn't it? Any ideas?
I'm certain these gloomy halls have more tales to tell. Let us plumb their crannies.
That should be easy.
Okay.
My first gig out of high school was cranny plumbing. So, Your Highness, impressed by the 21st century yet?
Oh, most definitely. Though we do feel a bit out of our element.
Don't worry. Once we teach you a few crude gestures and get rid of the whole talking in the plural thing, you'll fit right in. After all this is over, we'll all head to Broadway and take in a show.
Oh, bread and circuses! Are there gladiator fights?
Actually, it's mostly a bunch of people dressed up as cats singing about wanting to break loose, and then a chandelier falls on them. How'd your brain stay alive all these years, anyway?
Before our death, we left strict instructions with our viziers to pickle our brain in a special solution of crocodile tears and ground ibis beaks.
And that kept your brain alive?
Don't be ridiculous. It was our special gift that kept our brain alive. Duh.
I've got to find a way past Cosmic Gorilla Guy and Dr. Strange Accent.
Early in our reign, we found out that a minor vizier and a captain of the guard were conspiring against us. We could have wiped them out with a thought, but it amused us to turn them against each other instead.
Yeah, I
Let's
know.
roll.
Aha! We shall roll like a wheel, yes?
You sure know your obscure cultural references, Your Majesty.
Roll! Roll onward!
You want this, brain screw?
Ooh, pointy and dangerous. Two of my...
Why does this simple device fill me with such a feeling of unspeakable dread?
I think that's just Max's body having a tingle of anticipation. It does that when it sees exotic weaponry.
Ah,
You wanna break open it?
Senseless vandalism has its place, but this isn't it.
Okay, let's see what
the
powers you
arrow
have.
of power. But where's the disc of madness? Or the orb of unending bounciness?
We haven't found them yet. But here, take a gander at this.
Ah, the wondrous essence thief! How well I remember disguising myself as a palm frond to observe the forbidden rituals at the Temple of Adolescence.
You tyrannical scamp.
Well, I'm not sure what he'll want to look like. Maybe it look like one of these guys? Let's see the future thing anyway. He presses the button. Wait, what the hell? Was that always there?
Hey, Max, check this out. It turns out that Lady Godiva was a dude.
Ooh, icky.
Either I managed to return Max's brain to his body in the future, or you're destined to learn a killer Max impression.
Let's move on.
So there's nothing here? What about the mold? Pictures. Don't remember seeing any pictures. Well, that's just me. Wait a minute. Transform into a pyramid.
Ha! My new form reminds me of my summer pyramid on the shores of Bar El Zaraf.
And it'll come in handy in the unlikely event that we need a 7-sided die to defeat Skunking.
Well, I have that now.
Hey, Your Majesty, check out these spiffy phone numbers.
Phone numbers? Hieroglyphics to activate the translocation toy. We always wondered how that device worked.
It probably would have helped if the ancient astronauts who taught you how to build pyramids had left behind a few telephones. Say, one
Ancient
of those phone
astronauts.
numbers is brand new.
Do it! What, do rhinoplasty to actually use it? Ah, damn it. Office. Ooh, that's good. Egypt exhibit. Upper level. Info desk. Let's go to office. It's inside, right? Better be inside. Maybe I could turn into Yogg-Sothoth, who knows?
So this is Paperweight's office.
What a dump!
Now was that?
Someone's coming.
Why have you left the planetarium?
That intergalactic bully is driving me bananas, and his minions are a threat to my beautiful museum. Can't you do something?
Get a grip on yourself, man. Can't you see our long struggle to gather the toys is almost over?
Who's
You
he talking
think I
with?
don't know that? I've been dreaming of this second chance for decades.
Then stop whining and get back in there.
Yes, sir, Dr. Norrington. Right away, Dr. Norrington.
Dr. Norrington.
Norrington.
His imperious attitude puts me in mind of a lute teacher we fed to my crocodiles for correcting my divine embouchure.
You know, Max's pattern is a lot less
Violent?
multisyllabic.
Is he inside somewhere? Where the hell was he?
This office could use a little tidying up. And a good firm raising.
Diabolical
4
scrolls.
ancient diabolical summoning spells. And 1 pretty good chili recipe. Paperweight's phone. We've got his number.
Oh, we certainly do.
This office could use a little tidying up. And a good... Looks like Paperweight subscribes to Obazoth's nonsensical Grimoire Club. Check it out, Your Majesty. An insanely detailed top-down drawing of the city.
Ley
A
lines.
remarkable illusion of depth.
Oh yeah, you didn't have perspective and vanishing points in your time, did you?
Of course we did. Why, we had a whole chamber full of perspectives and a headdress adorned with vanishing points. And shut up!
You want to turn into the map?
Teleportation.
No, not teleportation. God damn it. Let's do this.
Future vision.
What is future vision? Is there any futures in here? Doesn't look like it. Anything new? Can't see it. Rhinoplasty. Oh, I can do it on the map. Interesting. Why do I want to become a map? Who knows? But we're doing it anyway. Okay, let's transform into a miniature
That
city.
transportation exhibit is bound to be fascinating. We enjoy reveling in the failures of lesser beings. How amazing! We've been transmogrified into a glittering futuristic metropolis. But why do we feel like we're about to vomit?
That'd be the East River. Try to breathe through your mouth.
What? Did it just transform into the city?
It's locked. What kind of paranoid freak keeps his door locked from the inside?
I locked all my slaves inside my birthday pyramid after they finished building it.
Paperweight's not a slave.
Are you sure?
Yeah, are you sure? Oh, he's still here, technically.
Rhinoplasty.
He just kinda becomes invisible. Let's get out of here.
Teleportation.
Your Majesty. I forget your name. Upper level, no. Info desk. Alright, time to use the thingy. Future vision. Show me what to do.
Oh, the subhumanity.
Why will you say that?
Since we're in a museum, I assume it'll be some sort of obscure historical reference.
Okay, it's on fire for some reason.
What in the name of Gorgar?
In my experience, it's rarely a good idea to poke a space gorilla in the eyes.
That's what lackeys are for, Sam.
Oh yeah, that's what I was supposed to do. So, I don't think there's any other features. I know what he'll do.
Ouch! My thorax! My beautiful thorax!
Ouch! Who'd want to pummel a nice bug guy like Sal?
I know what to do. But I want to turn him into a whatever. Whatever I can turn him into. What can I turn him into? Picture of skull. Hindenburg. I want to turn him into a Hindenburg. Yeah, let's do it. You're a Hindenburg now.
Whee!
Well, he actually gets to
Careful,
fly
Your
around.
Highness. You're full of hydrogen and dangerously unstable.
Oh,
Oh, lighten up. I have. Whee!
oh, huh. Interesting. I wonder what happens if I pull the bone lever.
The giant insect amuses me greatly. He does whatever your magic box tells him.
Yeah, indeed. Go over
Let
to
us
him.
begin. Please make your way to the Melozoic.
Dinosaur exhibit. You got it.
Yeah, I can't be bothered sitting through that entire time. Alright, now let's hit the thing.
Gently yank the bone to hear the roar of the...
Yank the bone. You got it. Yo! Looks like everything's working A-okay, boss. Anything else, boss?
Is it timing?
Gently yank...
Yank the bone. You got it. Yo! Looks like everything... Anything else, boss?
Or maybe I have to do it. Poke the eye.
Poke the eyes to see an ancient, brutal civilization spring to life.
I'd poke its eyes, boss, but I can't reach it. Anything else, boss?
We're
And
here.
finally, the pride of the museum. Please proceed to the Knights of...
Knights of Yog-Sothoth exhibit? Right away, sir.
How do I get him to be there?
Let us begin. Please make...
The dinosaur.
You know what?
I'll head back to base now, Mr. P.
My trigger finger's getting itchy. Or maybe I'm having a stroke. No, it's definitely my trigger finger.
Alright, let's hit it ourselves. Well, he just doesn't care, huh? Maybe if I pull the lever?
Behold, the dread wonder of Yog-Sothoth, overfiend of the dark dimension.
Are the colors supposed to mean something?
Creepy. It's a good thing our...
It's supposed to fly into it and burn it. But how will I get him to do that? How very strange.
The Osmunda Kincadium, aka the boring fern, possessed no interesting qualities whatsoever. That's not nice. I'm sure it was very interesting once you got to know it. Neolithic mustache clippers? Senseless vandalism has its place, but this is...
Yeah, what happens if I shoot the Zeppelin?
That was exciting.
The fiery inferno didn't hurt?
A little, but what a rush!
Keep that in mind.
Do it again! Do it again! I think it has to be timing.
I hope there's nothing in this museum that could trigger an explosion.
Nothing in the museum that can trigger an explosion. Like say what? I don't think so. Got a lock on. Okay. Just gonna wait for her to get into position. And then I'm gonna try and shoot it. And now.
Could you move just a little bit to the left, Your Majesty?
Why?
No reason.
No reason.
Oh, the subhumanity.
That was really quite exhilarating.
You're welcome.
Now never do it again.
No problem. Whoops.
go of me, commoner?
Shh.
Who is making all that inferno racket? Yaxagot! No!
Never place your hands on our divine personage.
Lighten up, Your Majesty. I think we're about to see some fireworks.
Skunkape!
What?
One of your ignorant minions has destroyed the museum's priceless Yogg-Sothoth tapestry!
Oh, really? Ahila! Yes, sir? Did any of you destroy Mr. Paperweight's precious tapestry? No, sir. I believe you owe me an apology, partner.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
Sorry, your minions are trigger-happy Neanderthals.
Oh, it's building up.
Believe I have allied myself to a sniveling irritant like you.
Irritant? Do you think I enjoy having my schemes yoked to an uncouth, half-naked space fascist who can't even capture a 6-foot-tall dog in a suit?
I assume you can do better, you half-witted conjurer?
Watch me.
Nice simmering. One more unfortunate misunderstanding should be enough to push Tom and Nicole here straight into supervillain divorce court.
Yes, but how? Let's talk.
Yo, PWA!
What? I'm busy.
Let's talk about your security guard.
So, about Sal.
What about him? Salt of the earth fellow, my Sal. And if the general's smelly hooligans harm just one hair on his antenna, there'll be heck to pay. Heck, I say.
No one cares about his employees.
Why are you and that big dumb ape, skunk ape, working together?
I have no earthly idea. Dr. Norrington keeps telling me that Skunkapi is the key to finally gathering all the toys and completing the spell, but nothing is worth this abuse. Nothing!
Yes, feel the hate grow within you.
I just hope his brain-dead minions can dispose of your partner without injuring any of my employees.
I know, I get it.
I hear your museum's getting nice and crispy around the edges.
It's the fault of my idiotic partner and his reckless minions.
All this talking with my brain is making me tired.
Ooh, there's minions.
Hey, minions!
Yes? Don't talk to the squishy one, me T-ho. The General says his brain has the power to cloud apes' minds.
Flatterer. Hey, minions!
Yes? Don't talk to the squish...
Ah.
Hey, skunk ape!
Yes?
Paperweight.
Why are you working with that creepy paperweight guy?
Because I foolishly believed that I could tolerate a brief alliance with this insulting necromancer in order to gather the toys of power. I even consented to allow him to complete that stupid little spell he'd been working on.
Oh, do go on.
But mark my words,
Oh, a spell.
Robert, if Paperweight continues to activate my pulse cannons, our alliance will be as dead as the dunes of Omicron Beta 6.
Alright.
I need some me time.
Very well.
Get away from my face. I suppose let's return to Sam. Nothing else here.
Looks like Max is stoking the fires of discord. I'll see if I can add some fuel from out here. That minion by the door is almost weird enough to look like a museum exhibit. Almost.
Oh, I'm gonna make him look like one, alright? But how? Let's talk.
Hey, guard guy.
Don't bother me, Tyrone. I've got to keep a lookout for Sam.
Ooh, he's a smart one, isn't he?
Who is this annoying cretin? Are you Sam?
We are the Pharaoh, you odiferous primate, and you do well to kneel in our presence.
How about I make you dance instead?
Oh, that's enough playtime for now.
Let's talk to Sal.
Hey, Sal.
Hey, see you got your pal up and about.
Kneel Kneel before your pharaoh, peasant.
Still a little punchy.
Let's talk about the headphones.
Nice headphones. Listening to the game? Or maybe some Black Flag?
No, these are my official Museum Guard emergency headphones. I gotta wear... Of course, that last one wasn't much of an emergency. Oh well.
What's with all the apes running around?
I don't know and I don't want to know. I'm not getting anywhere near those animals.
Your loyalty is commendable, Surf.
I think you should apologize for threatening to incinerate my obviously alive buddy here.
No offense, pal. I was just following orders.
Ooh, we love it when servants say that.
See ya, Sal.
Be careful out there, Sam. This place is cuckoo tonight.
So, I gotta get that guy to look like he's a museum exhibit? But how?
Your Pharaohness?
What is it now?
I got nothing.
Perhaps the essence thief may be of use.
You mean the rhinoplasty toy?
I mean the essence thief.
Any ideas?
No. And stop looking at me like I just cut the cucumber lengthwise.
Sorry. That's all I
Cucumber
got.
lengthwise
Thank the
again.
low Anubian sun god.
Well, we have one more thing to use the rhinoplasty on. Maybe you can jump on his head with it.
How droll, a talking skull. I'm sure that will be useful.
Come over here. Can I use? No.
Hey, guard guy.
Don't bother me, Tyrone. I've got to keep a look.
I'm curious. Does your head hurt when you attempt to form complete sentences? The beast couldn't hit the side of a granary with a throw stick. Can't you see we're busy?
Is that supposed to be something?
And finally, please
No.
proceed.
Damn it. Wrong one.
Let us begin. Please gently yank the...
Yank the bone. Anything else, boss?
Now
Poke.
poke the eyes to see an ancient, brutal civilization.
I'd poke its eyes, boss. Anything else, boss?
Over here.
Finally, please
Knights of Yup.
to see the terrifying power of the yokes.
Pull the sword. Looks like that explosion gummed up the works, boss. Sorry about that. Anything else, boss?
Whoa, what an amazing security.
Poke the eyes.
I don't see any eyes to poke around here, boss. Anything else, boss?
Turn the hourglass to
Anything else, boss?
gently
Yank the bone. Anything else, boss?
Turn the hourglass. Pull the sword. Can't do anything.
That apocalypse beast is a fright. I feel sorry for the city he's attacking. I'm rather enjoying this. Tra-la-la! The beast couldn't hit the side of a granary with a throw stick. Ta.
Wanna talk to him with while you're skull?
See ya, Sal.
Be careful out there.
Your Highness?
Yes.
That's all I've got.
He turned into something else. Now we go. I'm gonna take a look. Is there anything on that guy's face?
What in the name of Gorgar?
Yeah, there wasn't anything on that guy's face.
Hey! Ouch! My thorax! My beautiful thorax!
Hey, Max, check this out. It turns out that Lady...
Ooh,
Well, either I managed to return Max's brain...
let's move on.
Anything? How does he do it? Yeah, I tried the Future Vision. Saw nothing. Has to do something with this. Let's get out of here.
Teleportation.
Use rhinoplasty.
Rhinoplasty.
You know, if you squint a little, that gorilla by the door looks a little bit like that apocalypse creature.
But how would I make it? Can I use rhinoplasty on it?
Rhinoplasty. Rhinoplasty.
No, I cannot. So I have to make it disappear. I think. Hopefully.
The nerve of that gorilla, shooting at royalty.
Go to number 4, buddy.
Please make your way to the animatron of the...
The beast attacking the city. I see a beast, boss, but it's not attacking any city.
Oh! That'll make sense then. God damn it.
Hey, guard guy.
Don't bother me, Tyrone. I've got to keep a lookout for Sam.
Oh, this is too easy.
Please make your way to the animatron of the terrible beast assaulting the city.
Beast attacking the city. Let's see. Ah, there it is.
Pocket eyes.
Now, poke the eyes to see an ancient, brutal civilization spring to life.
Poke its eyes. Really? Oh, well, you're the boss.
What in the name of Gorgar?
What should I do now, boss? Hey, ouch! My thorax! My beautiful thorax!
The underrealms of Embo, what is going on out here?
He wouldn't even stop it.
I kinda hated doing that to poor Sal.
Yes, most unfortunate. Beetles are sacred in my culture.
No, he's not a beetle.
Actually, I think he's a cockroach.
Yeah, he's a
Really?
cockroach.
Then let him rot.
General Skunkape,
What?
I would very much appreciate it if your minions would refrain from manhandling my employees.
And I would appreciate it if you stopped using specious words like manhandling.
Oh, take it like a man, you big ape.
That's it! I've had it up to here with your incessant, petulant whining.
Petulant? Well, I've had it up to here with your imperious attitude and your odoriferous banana breath.
Banana breath? Banana breath? This alliance is over!
So be it!
It warms my heart to see these two fighting again. At least I think it does. Sam better come get me before these two losers knock over my jar, or worse, kiss and make up!
Wait here, Your Majesty. This move's gonna require some sneakiness, and that body you're wearing isn't really known for its stealth.
Very well.
Resistance is pointless, Terran flea!
Eat my primordial wrath, monkey boy!
No, I'm sneaky.
Sam! It's about time.
I would have been here 2 or 3 explosions ago if someone I know had the slightest bit of impulse control.
Hey, my body's walking around without my brain. How'd you work that out?
I found a loner in the creepy Egyptian exhibit. Nice kid, but a little bit of an attitude. Now let's get out of here before
Teleport.
Rufus and Gallant figure out that we've played him for chumps. Come on, Your Highness.
Oh, he wants the toy box.
Majesty?
The toy box! It's mine again!
The box!
Sam? You didn't stick the brain of a psychically gifted, unstable adolescent pharaoh in my cute little body, did you? That is so cool!
He's gonna use the toys.
Must resist.
Norrington, help me!
My hammer of Ptah, the hairballs of Bastet, and the hangnails of Anubis. Reality itself will kneel before Samunmak!
Maybe we should be leaving.
You think?
Oh no, he's getting control over everything. Give me back that body. It's Max's.
And so ends another mind-boggling mystery solved by the loping wits and the capriciously applied violence of the freelance police. Who's up for a sugar grenade?
What the hell are you talking about, Sam? I'm still a brain in a jar.
Don't be silly, Max. You've always been a brain in a jar.
No, I haven't. I'm a short, sexy lagomorph with an enormous mouth and dead, shark-like eyes.
Hold that thought, little boy.
Okay.
We've got some idolizing to do.
Say what?
Samunmak is handsome! Samunmak is cute!
When
we think of Samunmak, we give a big salute!
Oh, you have got to be kidding.
Attention, everyone! From this point forward, those little things at the ends of your shoelaces. Aglets? Yes, aglets are hereby decreed to be the most horrible things in all the world.
It's a good thing I don't wear shoes.
Sam, snap out of it!
Snap out of what?
Ah! Just get me out of here. I gotta find my body.
Okay, let's talk.
Hey, Sam!
What is it, Max?
Our last case.
I'm a little fuzzy about how our last case wrapped up.
Well, after Skunk Ape kidnapped you, I went on an embarrassing noirish rampage through the streets, eventually tracking you down to the museum, where I, hail Salmon Mac!
Ouch! Looks like Sam and Mac's rewrite of history has more gaps than a British subway system. How long has Sam and Mac been in charge of everything?
Oh, Salmon Mac's always been in charge.
Oh,
Ever
really?
since he emerged from the newly created sun, resplendent in his billowing robe of glorious wonderment, and banished the evil cat demons to the underworld.
Cat demons?
Yes, they ruled the earth in the before time.
If Sam and Mac's so great, why is the city still such a mess?
Salmon Mac doesn't stress cleanliness. He's more of a tithing and sacrifice kind of deity.
So as far as you know, I've been a disembodied brain during the entire time you've known me, right?
Yeah.
How could I possibly be an effective force for violently ironic justice without fists, teeth, or a gun?
Don't sell yourself short, Max. Your poisonous personality and sharp-edged container has gotten us out of more jams than I care to remember.
Like?
Well, there's... Hail Salmon Mac!
If Sam and Mac's in charge of everything, who's president of the United States?
Don't be ridiculous, Max. You are.
Phew!
Of course, it's largely a ceremonial position. All you really do is go to a lot of mall openings.
Ah! Any luck getting me a body?
Why do you want a body anyway? You've never wanted one before.
Forget it. Let's get a move on.
Will do.
Oppressively grandiose monument to Salmon Mac the Great,
Actually
erected
reading
by
that.
his gratefully besotted subjects, October 10th, 1791. Oh, now I know that's wrong, Sam. Bosco's was standing here right up until this morning.
Bosco never existed, little buddy. And neither did Mama Bosco.
Oh, really? Time to find her.
What's that?
Wow, that last case must have pranked your frontal cortex more than usual, Max. That's one of Salmon Mac's fabulous animatronic auto-idols. The Boy King uses them to receive praise, address the masses, and keep an eye out for nasty heretics.
Why does it look like me?
Don't be blasphemous, little pal. It looks like Salmon Mac. Ooh, we're about to be addressed.
Salmon Mac is mighty. Salmon Mac is grand.
The brilliance
The
of
brilliance of
Salmon
Lord
Mac
Salmon
is more
Mac
than
is
we
more
can
than we can
stand.
stand.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Salmon Mac, Pharaoh of Pharaohs, ruler of reality here. I just wanted to say that I hereby decree that aglets are now the most wonderful thing in the whole world. Carry on.
Darn, no aglets. If I had some, I would have given them to him.
Okay. And there's a giant statue of Max.
Hey, Sam, from this angle, you can see my great big honking...
Zip it, little buddy.
Fire hydrant.
Oh, I suppose in Salmon Mac world, the fire hydrants flow with fizzy grape soda.
Don't be silly, old chum. They flow with plain old ambrosia, same as the faucets.
Ambrosia.
Smackback's Yak Slacks. It's a story about how Salmon Mac briefly declared Andean weave pants to be his most favored thing in the whole wide world for a few hours last Thursday, before he discovered how itchy they were and had them all destroyed in a massive bonfire.
Fickle little tyrant, ain't he? What the heck is going on with our office?
Oh, we got
It's
kicked out of
never
it
open.
last week when Salmon Mac requisitioned it to make way for a new statue commemorating his new high score on Minesweeper.
Where do we work now?
Mostly out of the DeSoto. You know, I hadn't really thought about it until we were kicked out, but we haven't really used our office in months.
If Salmon Mac is such a perfect ruler and this is such a perfect world, then why are there still parking meters?
Quit it, Max. Cognitive dissonance gives me gas, like my Uncle Barney's Great Dane.
Max, beware.
Who said
What?
that?
Who said
What's
what?
that?
Hold on, Sam. I think I'm getting a call from a new psychic friend.
Well played, Max. Sam must suspect nothing. Only you can untangle the twisted reality woven by Salmon Mac.
Me?
Okay.
Oh, there's a great plan. What am I gonna do, leak all over him?
Make contact with the rebels. They will give you the tools you need.
They have more toys?
I don't see any rebels.
You will know them by their backhanded salute. Now, I must leave before I am discovered. Good luck, Max. We're all counting on you.
Who are you, anyway?
You may call me Dr. Norrington.
Oh,
So, what now, little buddy?
What about, oh, I don't know, getting my body back?
Dr.
I keep
Norrington.
telling you, Max, you've never had a body.
All right,
Disembodied
fine.
voice.
Let's go find someone with a backhanded salute.
What for?
For the thrill of it.
Okay, sure, why not? Not gonna drive anywhere yet. Maybe I can talk to the machine. In Soto, use items for Soto.
Senseless vandalism has its...
Okay. It won't allow me.
Mistacard, the last more or less honest credit card.
Normally, I'd be leery of a pizza franchise expanding into the credit market, but if their loan rates are as stingy as their toppings, then sign me up.
Stinkies, maker of Lord Salmon Mac's favorite corn dogs.
Of course they're his favorites. He's licking them with my taste buds.
Oh no, not enter. Just talk to Grandpa Stinky.
Stinky!
What do you want, you shiftless, tab-running losers? Can't you see I'm doing the Lord's work here?
This will only take a minute.
That's what you always say before you drag me into your little schemes.
Don't know what to drag you into.
You look different today, Stinky.
Do you think?
It's the glazed over mask of idolatry, Sam.
No, it's that.
Ooh, snazzy. Did you get that at the Ren Fair?
Ren Fair! This is the Medallion of Tithing, given to me by Lord Salmon Mac for offering him a one-of-a-kind gift that was most pleasing to his omniscient eye.
What'd you give him?
Some yak hair pants. They were the only ones in the world.
I'm jealous.
You should be. If I can scrape up a couple more of these accessories of privilege, I'll be sitting at the right hand of Lord Salmon Mac himself.
Right hand again.
All you had to do to get that accessory of privilege was give Lord Salmon Mac a present?
Aye, but only a one-of-a-kind gift. That's his most precious thing in the whole wide world.
Well, that's tricky. The Pharaoh's a bit, whimsical.
Tell me about it. I never can tell what sort of exotic toppings he's going to want on these infernal corn dogs.
I see you brought out your catering truck for another delivery to our magnificent potentate.
Aye, Lord Salmon Mac can't get enough of my special corn dogs with their secret blend of herbs, spices, and insect viscera.
Oh.
What one now? Gimme, gimme, gimme!
Down you! These corn dogs are going straight to the old king's never-ending buffet table at the planetarium.
Planetarium
Besides,
still?
Max, you don't even have a mouth or a digestive system. What would you want with a corn dog? So, you'll be heading off to the planetarium soon to bathe in the glow of Salmon Mac's praise?
Aye, if I can ever get my lazy, good-for-nothing granddaughter to quit messing with her cell phone.
Oh, I'm just, clearing up a few details with Salmon Mac's High Vizier, Grandpa.
Sure you are. You see what I have to put up with?
That's why we never work with family members.
Especially after that time with Cousin Lucretia. Ugh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, you've got an unholy knack with meats and organs. Any chance you can whip up a body for Max?
Well, I've been noodling with a recipe for a golem made of hummus.
Ugh, no!
Never mind.
Suit yourself.
Salmon Mac is handsome. Salmon Mac is cute.
When we think of Salmon Mac, we give a big salute.
Okay.
Just a normal salute.
How are you and Girl Stinky getting along?
Why don't you go ask her yourself? It's not as though she's doing anything else right now. She just spends all her time texting people, never lifting a finger to help her poor old grandpa. Feh.
It's nice to see your familial bonds are as strong as ever in this cruddy new world.
What in the name of Sobek scrotum is he on about?
Beats me. I think he's just having one of his episodes.
Now Sobek.
Salmon Mac sure is swell, isn't he?
Oh, that he is, lad. Why, just last night, there was this tremendous storm over the city, causing my knees to seize up something fierce.
I used to have an elbow like that. Back when I had elbows.
Shush you.
So I brought a gift to the local Salmon Mac offering depository, dropped it off with a little prayer, and hoot, the skies cleared up the next morning and my knees are fine. Praise Salmon Mac.
Oh, yeah, because storms never end on their own. It must have been Salmon Mac that did it.
Max, are you blaspheming the name of Salmon Mac, you squashy little nobody?
No way, Grandpa Stinky. Max is cool, aren't you?
Hail, Salmon Mac.
That's bitter.
It's Neil.
Salmon Mac is mighty. Salmon Mac is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Salmon Mac is more than we can stand.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that he can't kneel.
Oh, brother.
So Salmon Mac really changed the weather for you? That's incredible.
Some might say unbelievable.
Aye, and it's a good thing, too. When those low-pressure systems roll in, my knees seize up like burnt tapioca.
Yeah.
Who's Girl Stinky texting anyway?
She says she's organizing the buffet over at the planetarium, but I think she's just chatting up her new boyfriend.
A boyfriend?
Stinky?
Oh man, I needed that.
Oh, if I had a nose, I would have horked milk out of it.
But seriously, Grandpa. Well, you look busy.
Noticed that, did ye?
So we'll be on our way.
What? No riddles? No discursive queries into the secret ingredients of my mysterious menu items?
We're between cases.
Oh, that body-snatching pharaoh even bamboozled the Stinkies? What good is bitter narcissism if it can't protect you from mind control?
Okay, let's talk to Girl Stinky.
Hey, Stinky.
How's it shaking?
Oh joy, it's Chico and the man. Can we just cut to the chase? I've got important Salmon Mac business to attend to.
Such as? Salute.
Salmon Mac is handsome. Salmon Mac is cute.
When we think of Salmon Mac, we give a big salute.
That wasn't backhanded.
Nope, that's Neil.
Salmon Mac is mighty. Salmon Mac is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Salmon Mac is more than we can stand.
Okay.
Come on, guys, grow some basal ganglia.
Let's talk about you.
What are you doing out here?
What does it look like? I'm helping Grandpa Stinky load another metric barge load of corn dogs to Lord Salmon Mac's never-ending buffet table over at the planetarium.
Looks like she doesn't
That's
enjoy
funny.
that.
It looks like you're texting your boyfriend.
Boyfriend? Who said I had a boyfriend? I'm saving myself for Lord Salmon Mac.
Isn't he like, 10?
Now, but in a few years.
Okay.
So, who are you texting?
I'm, handling all the logistics of the buffet.
Seems kind of cruel to let your grandpa do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Oh, he insisted.
No, I didn't.
Grandpa Stinky's looking relatively upbeat today.
Insufferable, isn't it? Ever since he got that medallion of tithing, he's been running around like his broccoli doesn't smell.
Maybe we should get that from him.
Lord Salmon Mac sure is swell, isn't he?
Oh, I know, and so powerful. Oh, and wealthy, and powerful.
You said powerful twice.
What can I say? I like power.
Okay.
You look busy, so we'll let you get back to your work.
It's been great, guys. Let's do this again real soon.
Right.
Our Lord Salmon Mac sure loves his corn dogs.
The old boxes of corn dogs. We'll try to get in the Stinky diner.
Stinky's is packed with crates of corn dogs for Salmon Mac's endless feast.
Okay, we can't get in. Let's go in the manhole.
Well, that was an interesting shortcut.
Straight away.
Look, these grotty little mole people have made a primitive mosaic of Lord Salmon Mac.
That's me, Sam!
I think it's cute that you maintain such a positive self-image, Max.
Hey, Sam!
What is it, Max?
Let's
Okay,
get
nothing.
a move on.
Will do.
There's the bodies.
It looks like something's supposed to be there.
Yeah, the Devil's Toy Box. Don't you remember?
You mean Salmon Mac's box of power? Don't be a doof, Max. He's had that thing for thousands of years.
Yeah.
Someday we should get around to properly burying Samoth and Maximus.
Now you remember. Hello.
Hey, mole cultists. How's it going?
Okay. Please don't snarl at us again.
Why would I do that? I've got Max's brain back, and everything's right with the world.
Right.
You know what? Let's give a salute.
Salmon Mac is handsome. Salmon Mac is cute.
When we think of Salmon Mac, we give a big salute.
Hey, you gave a backhanded salute. Are you a rebel?
Rebels, where?
Salmon Mac is mighty. Salmon Mac is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Salmon Mac is more than we can stand.
That should keep him busy for the next few hours. So are you a rebel or not?
We're much more than mere rebels.
Hey,
Aren't
Hey,
you? Defeat
yeah.
Salmon Mac, you will need a weapon that our rebel forefathers originally used to separate his tyrannical brain from his spoiled body back in ancient Egypt.
Cable television?
No, we speak of the brain screw.
How'd you get that?
Oh, pointy and dangerous. Two of my favorite things. Bring the sacred weapon close to Salmon Mac, and we'll take care of the rest.
Bring the brain screw to Salmon Mac. Easy peasy.
I fear it will be neither easy nor peasy.
But fear not.
I wasn't.
We have obtained several tools to help you in your quest.
My
Toys.
psychic toys! I've missed you boys.
Many more
Just putting it in
will
the jar.
sacrifice your dignity and 401ks to steal these infernal amusements out from under Salmon Mac's all-seeing gaze. Use them wisely.
Wisely. That's adorable. Hey, Sam! Giddy up!
Reverend submission is tough on the knees.
That's nice. Hey, I got us a case.
Really?
Yeah!
I don't know where he put the
Case of
toys.
Salmon Mac's missing brain screw.
Ooh, sounds pointy and dangerous.
It better be, or you better get used to carrying me around.
I've been carrying you for years. Well, if Salmon Mac's missing his brain screw, we'd better bring it back to him. He's probably in the throne room at the museum.
Just gonna talk to these.
How long is he going to be out like that?
We'll keep him under until reality reasserts itself.
I wish I had hands so I could draw a monocle on his face. Hey, my brain water's pretty warm, Sam. Try sticking his hand in my jar.
What?
Sam, how about a little worshipful kneeling, huh? I know you love it, and I want to talk to these mole guys for a bit about how cool Salmon Mac is.
Great idea, pal.
I should have talked about some other stuff. Let's talk about unconscious mole guy.
Why'd you knock out Obadiah there?
He's had a hard time holding on to his identity in this new Salmon Mac-centric reality. He might have salamandered you out to the Grand Vizier.
I think you mean ratted.
Spoken like someone who's never loaned money to a salamander.
Let's talk about Norrington.
Who's this Norrington guy? And why is he talking in my head?
We have no idea.
Shortly after Salmon Mac reordered reality, Norrington made contact with us and began aiding our desperate arrangements to defeat the Pharaoh.
As long as he is an enemy of Salmon Mac, he is a friend of ours. Whoever he is, we trust him implicitly.
Not a good idea.
Who are you guys, anyway?
We are the last disciples of the Anti-Salmon Mac Society and Croquet League of West Nigeria.
The A.S.
Yes. It's an unfortunate acronym. Believe me, it spelled something a lot more awe-inspiring back in ancient Egypt.
So when this is all over, I get my body back, right?
Yes.
Your clothes may not survive the reality-altering process.
I never had
Unless your
clothes.
favorite songs and television programs will remain the same, but sorted into alphabetical order.
Yeah.
I'm Salmon Mac. Still, it's a small price to pay. Can you guys cast any cool curses?
The old ways are long lost to us city moles. But I can whip you up a tantalizing fresh pear and almond dessert pizza.
Alright, go ahead.
I'm a little unclear on this. Did Salmon Mac change the world and make everyone but us think it had always been this way? Or did he actually change it so it's always been this way, and we're the only ones who know that it hasn't?
The first one.
The second one.
Well, that's reassuring.
Actually, we don't really know.
But really, what's the difference? Whatever the nature of this perverted reality, Salmon Mac must be stopped. Is this not correct?
Yes. No. What was the question again?
That's the spirit.
Hey, about that brain screw.
You mustn't alert your partner to our plans.
Can't we just give
Right
it to you?
there.
No, we could never get close enough to the Pharaoh to use it.
He doesn't trust mole people.
Just because your people ripped out his brain a few thousand years ago? Huh, way to hold a grudge.
You must bring the brain screw to Salmon Mac's side.
Hang on, I've seen movies. If the world's always been this way, how come everything's mostly the same? How come it's not raining chickpeas or flying dinosaurs rule the cities, instead of everything being so normal?
We don't know why everything's so normal talking rabbit brain in a jar. Ask your friend the talking dog, or the man-sized cockroach, or alien space gorilla. Just get on with it, or we'll be stuck in this shoddily remade reality forever.
Are you sure we can't just give you this brain screw? All of Sam's kissing up to Salmon Mac is making me ill.
Courage, brave little squishy one.
Just get close to Salmon Mac, then we'll take care of the rest.
Okay.
You stay here cowering in the dark. I'll go beat the bad guy.
Good luck, moist savior.
We'll be fighting by your side, in spirit, from down here.
Okay. Let's get out of here. So I gotta change the weather somehow. Well, easier said than done. I'm gonna go into the car. DeSoto.
Hail Salmon Mac.
Oh.
Hail Salmon Mac.
Where would you like to go today, Sam?
Perhaps you'd like to give a gift to Lord Salmon Mac.
Or maybe make a visit to Salmon Mac's planetarium throne room to bask in his glory.
Or maybe you'd just like to cruise around the city, taking in the wonders that Lord Salmon Mac has bestowed on us.
Those all sound swell, guys, but I think I'll let Max pick the destination today. He's in a bit of a funk.
You know who could fix that? Salmon Mac.
Let's go to Frankie the Rat. What the hell? Hey, it's another one of these.
If I'm gonna be franchised out, I should at least be collecting licensing fees.
Hey.
It costs 4 lots of grain to use this payphone. I remember when it was just a half bladder of lamp oil.
You can teleport around now, at least.
Right in the Labanza.
When your toaster's gone kaput, bring it down to Radio Yurt.
Nicky may charge an arm and a leg, but at least his poetry sucks.
Enter the store. Talk to rats.
Frankie.
Ah, jeez, as if I don't have enough trouble today. Now I gotta deal with the freaking freelance police.
Beat it, coppers.
Yeah, let us fleece our cousin in peace.
Do my not ears deceive me, or are those rats mouthing off to us?
I believe they are, Max.
Shall we make a lesson of them?
I believe we shall.
What the hell is
Be
happening?
nice while we talk to your cousin.
Yeah, let's talk about the salute.
Salmon Mac is handsome. Salmon Mac is cute.
When we think of Salmon Mac, we give a big salute.
Accessory.
That's some sweet Salmon Mac themed bling you got there.
Bling? Do people still say that?
And not just any bling. This here's a genuine pendant of Inquisition, given to me by Lord Samu Mac after I personally checked the 160,000 orifices of 20,000 guests at the security checkpoint of His Majesty's summer soiree.
Classy.
Tell me we're not going to do that.
Can I borrow your thingy of Inquisition?
No!
How about throwing it in the pot to spice things up a little?
Nah, I'll stick with cash.
Gambling.
What sort of low-rent criminal shenanigans are you and your kin perpetrating out here?
And please keep in mind that I can see the future, so I'll know if we'll be slapping you around for lying to us later on.
Hey, there's nothing illegal going on here, honest. Me and my cousins were just engaging in a little friendly wagering over Samu Mac's, gladiatorial bouts.
Really?
Oh, he has gladiatorial belts.
Of course we don't actually bet on who wins or loses. That Skunkape gorilla's impossible to beat. So we bet on what the general's finishing move's gonna be.
Finishing move? How 90s.
When General Skunkape finishes off an opponent, he'll use one of his 6 signature moves to do the deed. Before each fight, we make bets on which one it's gonna be.
Fascinating.
No, it's not.
Humor the little rat guy, Max.
Interesting.
Could you run through this whole gladiatorial gambling?
You probably couldn't tell, but I was asleep the last time.
Sure, no problemo. Like I said, me and the...
Yeah, it's long.
Hey, you're a rat who knows how to get things.
plague, diphtheria, scabies.
Do you have a line on any empty bodies that we could drop Max's brain into?
I'm getting a little existential in here.
I'd like to help, guys, but that's a little out of my pay grade. I can fix you up with a nice car stereo, though.
Thanks, we'll pass.
Let's not be too hasty, Sam. The powers of my psychic brain melded to a kickin' sound system could be a formidable force for justice.
Put him in the car. Be like Knight Rider.
Sam and Mac is mighty. Sam and Mac is grand.
Come on, guys, grow some basal ganglia.
They're not kneeling.
That Sam and Mac sure is the bee's knees, isn't he?
You know it, pal. Take a look at this cool bit of bling. If I get a couple more of these accessories of privilege, I'll be hobnobbing with the big ass himself.
Interesting. So I'll go collect them all, huh?
Mind if I lay down a bed?
You, a freelance cop, gambling on the street like a common rat? Hey, guys, wake up!
What?
What? The high and mighty freelance policeman wants to make a bet on the next fight.
Bring 'em on!
More money for us.
So, which move do you think Skunkape will use next?
Simeon Sucker Punch.
I'll put a Jackson on the Simeon Sucker Punch.
Sam, since when do you have any cash? And, where are you carrying it?
A, since Sam and Mac kicked us out of our office, we've been saving a bundle by living out of the DeSoto, and B, none of your damn business.
Touché.
All right, cousins of mine, Sam has made his bet. What are your picks?
I'll take the Space Ape Kidney Punch.
I'm in for the gorilla thigh squeeze, Frankie.
And just to keep things interesting, I'll put 20 down on the Great Ape Leg Sweep. But first, I better go get some cash.
Hey, it's that
What's that
card.
all about?
Frankie doesn't trust us, so he never carries any cash when he's around us.
Subsequently, he always has to run off to the ATM machine every time he makes a bet.
Hey, Paulie, you just called it an ATM machine.
So what?
So that's redundant, that's what.
I'm back!
Oh, it's a good thing, too. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern here were starting to put me into a coma.
Shh, the fight's about to start.
Looks like another blasphemous mole man has entered the ring to face off against
Mole man.
undefeated champion Skunkape. Let's see how he does.
It's the leg sweep.
Skunkape circles the ring. The challenger runs for his life. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Skunkape's moving in for the kill. Which one of his signature moves will he use? Is it Wowie Zowie, the gorilla thigh squeeze?
Oh, a thigh
and
squeeze.
The crowd goes wild.
No freaking way! Oh, I was sure it'd be the leg sweep.
Oh, come on, Skunkape. Use your stinking hands.
Ooh, more money for my mani-pedi. Ooh, that's brutal.
Okay, so I know that he uses thingy.
Radios. Do they still make those?
Keep it down, will ya? We're trying to listen to the fights.
He uses the ATM. Now, where's the ATM? I wonder.
Come on!
Nicky T's Radio Yurt.
I love Nicky's ads. He dresses up like Genghis Khan and slashes high prices with a giant sword until the prices are all lying on the ground with their guts all hanging out. Oh, sorry, just kinda got lost in the moment there.
Of course. ATM has been here, right?
Sam.
Holy mother of
Nope.
Sam and Mac dancing the karaoke with the priests of Bast.
What was that?
I think they were dial-up modems.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that's brutal.
There's no ATM machine here. How do you get money? I could always do this. No, I'm not gonna be a freaking. Wonder if I can actually see what's there now.
Skunkape's moving in for the kill. Which one of his signature moves will he...
Oh man, that was even more useless than you.
Come on!
Wait, what?
Skunkape's moving in for the kill. Which one of his signature moves will he use? Is it
Yeah.
Gotta love the way the General uses his hands. Too bad I didn't get the rest right.
Ah, jeez, I thought for sure he'd use one of them simian moves this time.
Skunkape, you jerk! Why didn't you girly slap him?
So use his hands.
Right in the Labanza.
What's with the ATM thing then? Make it transform into a toaster.
Let me help you out with that, little buddy.
Don't mind if you do.
Sam, get a load of me! I'm
For the love of Salmon Mac, don't say it.
toasty.
Come on!
I better go to the museum to give Lord Salmon Mac his brain screw. I bet I'll get a cool reward.
Hey, Sam!
What is it, Max?
Let's get a move on.
Will do.
Okay, so maybe I can bet with it.
Franklin?
Again?
Don't tell him nothing, Frankie.
Yeah!
I'd like to make another bet.
Hey, it's your loss, Squinky.
It should be a kidney punch.
I'll put down 20 on the Space Ape Kidney Punch.
All right, cousins of mine, Sam has made his bet. What are your picks?
Let's see. How's about the Simian Sucker Punch?
20 big ones on the simian sucker punch!
Nice bets, guys, but I'll be raking it in with my 20 smackers on the Gorilla Girly Slap. But first, I better go get some cash.
Of course.
We take jewelry!
So, rats, huh? Well, how's that working out for you?
Shh, the fight's about to start.
Looks like another blasphemous mole man has entered the ring. Ow! Boom goes the dynamite! Skunkape's moving in for the kill. Which one of his signature moves will he... Yes! It's the Space Ape Kidney Punch!
Of course.
And the crowd goes wild!
Skunkape, you jerk! Why didn't you girly slap him?
Gotta love the way the General uses his hands. Too bad I didn't get the rest right.
Ah, jeez, I thought for sure he'd use one of them simian moves this time.
Hey, I won.
Lucky dog.
Yes, that's it. Luck.
In no way aided by a brain with powers to see into the future.
Don't push it, Max. They may be smarter than they look.
Right in the Labanza.
Yeah, I gotta find an ATM machine and get a copy of that.
Hail Salmon Mac!
Hail Sam.
Shut up! Shut the hell up!
Salmon Mac.
Yeah.
Let's go to the gift vault. Gotta find an ATM, gotta find an ATM.
Salmon Mac shatters storm. Citizens rejoiced as Lord Salmon Mac used his mighty powers to disperse a thunderstorm in advance to his annual visit to our fair city. And look, there's a picture.
Pretty sure that's Norrington. Wait a minute, a picture. Oh, rhinoplasty into the storm. Set a picture in for a reason. We'll use it later. Let's talk to the phone.
How come your Lord Salmon Mac hasn't fixed the city's broken down payphones?
He's phasing in brand new communications technology.
A vast network of vacuum tubes?
Nope, messenger slaves, crawling through a vast network of vacuum tubes.
Well, anyway, let's get out of here. I can just teleport. Yeah, stinky cell. Okay. Assume you're here. Lay on my back, so transform.
Look at me, Sam! I'm a low pressure system! I'm like a cushy government job, but with thunder!
Are you precipitating?
Sure. Precipitating, that's it.
Yeah.
The weather's turning. I can feel it.
Hey, Grandpa Stinky.
Yo, Stinky.
Again with the interruptions. Lord Salmon Mac won't be happy if I'm late, you know.
How about if you try to kneel?
Salmon Mac is mighty. Salmon Mac is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Salmon Mac is more than we can stand.
You're not kneeling.
Poor knees.
Blasphemer.
Blasphemer.
Heretic alert. Heretic alert. Heretic alert.
I'm not a heretic, you blithering Egypt. I've got bad knees.
Tell it to the pit of contrition, punk.
No! I love Lord Salmon Mac.
Sam and Max, in recognition of the great service you've done to your lord and master, I have been instructed by Salmon Mac himself to reward you with one of his accessories of privilege, the ornament of fealty.
Okay. You shouldn't have.
As you are, everyone.
Well done, Max.
Yikes!
What?
Just a little brain cramp.
Preparations are being made. Gather more accessories of privilege so that Sam can get next to Salmon Mac.
No problem.
And don't forget to bring the brain screw.
Yeah. Sheesh, what a nag.
Who are you talking to, Max?
An imaginary friend. I call him Floyd J. Dalrymple.
You and your wacky psychic powers.
Alright, turn back into our brain. And that's Telemorph. Still gotta find that friggin' ATM machine so that he can actually bet. Say, you got no more money, motherfucker.
Salmon Mac rules. Lousy punks have no respect for spelling.
Max, big news. Talk to Max again. Why does it talk to Max twice? Strange. Use useless door.
Oh, look, Sam, a door! Let's kick it in and blast the hell out of the poor slobs on the other side. Come on, Sam, what do you say? Huh? I hate the new reality! Nothing says beloved ruler like a ubiquitous surveillance network.
Hello, Sal.
It's about time they built an official Salmon Mac offering vault out here in the borough.
Offering vault? You mean there's nothing in there but stuff that people have given to Salmon Mac?
Yep. No more schlepping over to Newark for this Salmon Mac tithing doggy.
You know what? I want to talk to this flippin' dude. Science spinner.
Hey.
Stop bothering me. I finally found my place in Salmon Mac's blessed world, and I don't need my bubble rubbed by no freelance police.
Okay.
Hey, Sal.
Sam.
Hey, we have the same badge.
Notice anything different about me?
Hey, you got yourself an ornament of fealty. You must have punked some heretics, eh, bro?
Actually, I think it was kind of a misunderstanding.
Yeah, they always say that.
I see you got a new job.
Grand Vizier Paperweight was so impressed with my work as a museum security guard that he promoted me to the chief offering collector here at the Regional Offering Vault 714.
It's true, you cockroaches really are survivors.
Yep. And now I don't even have to patrol. All I gotta do is guard this door and take gifts into this impenetrable offering vault. It's a little slice of heaven.
Yeah, sounds great. Salute.
Salmon Mac is handsome. Salmon Mac is cute.
When we think of Salmon Mac, we give a big salute.
It's Neil.
Salmon Mac is mighty. Salmon Mac is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Salmon Mac is more than we can stand.
Get a room, will ya?
Alright, let's talk about Max. Do you have a buddy for him?
Hey, Sal, does his absolute perfectionist have any empty bodies in there? My buddy's in the market for one.
I'm sure he wouldn't miss it.
First of all, the answer is no. Lord Salmon Mac doesn't have any empty bodies in there.
Rats.
Second of all, you really shouldn't kid around about stealing from the big guy. That kind of talk could get the Grand Vizier and his goons all over you, Keisters.
If I had a butt, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
How go the offerings today?
Ah, you know how it is. In a tough economy, charitable contributions go right down the toilet.
Even gifts to Lord Salmon Mac?
I know. The guy creates the sky and the stars and the creatures of the field, and people let a little thing like a double-dip recession stop them from paying their respects.
It's a sick, sad world, Sal. I've got a gift for Lord Salmon Mac.
Oh, yeah? I can't accept just any old thing, you know. The omnipotent one is kind of picky. What you got?
I got a gun.
How about a handsome but seldom useful firearm?
Lord Salmon Mac doesn't need guns. He could drop an army by wrinkling his cute little nose.
I didn't know my cute little nose could wrinkle.
Didn't even know you had a nose.
I'm not giving that back to Salmon Mac. He'll think I'm a regifter.
How about a brain?
How about this nifty brain in a jar?
Ooh, that's a really bad idea, Sam.
Why? I'd make a perfect gift.
Most people, sure, but Lord Salmon Mac has a thing about disembodied brains. Some sort of unresolved past life issues.
Oh, yeah. I remember reading about that in his autobiography. Well, looks like you'll have to stay out here with me, little buddy.
You know, if Max here wasn't a brain, he'd probably make a fine offering. Salmon Mac loves it when people offer up their friends as gifts.
How about an authentic Egyptian brain screw?
Ooh, that's a really bad idea, Sam.
Why?
Didn't you hear? Salmon Mac hates those things. I should destroy it right now.
We'd better hold on to it just in case Lord Salmon Mac changes his mind.
Yeah, okay. He is a whimsical overlord.
On second thought, I don't think I have anything worthy of his plenipotency at the moment.
I hear you. I got worthiness issues myself.
Catch you later, Sal. Hail Salmon Mac.
So I need
Hail Salmon Mac right back
Max
at
to
you,
have
Sam.
body.
Oh, brother.
Since he can just teleport out there, it'll be fine. There's nothing else here. To the DeSoto.
Hey, Sam!
What is it, Max?
I'm feeling a little lost right now.
Isn't that my line?
Usually, but now that you're a member of Team Salmon Mac, it looks like I'll be doing all the driving.
You're a funny little glob of protein, Max.
Give me a clue.
I'd better go to the museum to give Lord Salmon Mac his brain screw. I bet I'll get a cool reward.
Let's get a move on.
Will do.
DeSoto. Yeah, let's go to the vault museum.
Okay, let's have a nice firm chat with this body-stealing crock muncher.
That's no way to talk about our divine leader, Max.
Oh, good grief.
Kick him in the scarabs.
Do it! Do it!
Ooh!
Oh, by God.
Well played, General Skunkape. You are truly our fiercest and smelliest warrior.
I live for your praise, my liege.
You know, I enjoy a good pummeling as much as the next brain in a jar, but that seemed really unfair.
It may seem unfair, little buddy, but it's the only way those stinking rebels will learn to accept Salmon Mac's righteous rule.
You're creepy when you're sycophantic, Sam.
Okay. Yeah, this is the planetarium. There is a laser light show, by the way. Toaster button.
In 1999, the Wedgeco Electric Company paid $15 million to purchase the naming rights of this constellation, now forever known as the Wedgeco Flying Toaster.
Ooh! What is that?
It's a Wedgeco toaster, Your Omnipotence.
A toaster? Greetings, everyone! This is Salmon Mac the Divine speaking. From this day forward, toasters are the most exalted things in all the universe, ranking just below yours truly on the awesome meter. Just thought you should know.
If I had one of those, I could give it to Salmon Mac.
Indeed, I can. Okay, That unexpectedly worked out.
Inner circle members only. I don't think we're supposed to go in there.
That doesn't apply to us. We're the freelance police. Stop! Only members of Lord Samonmak's inner circle are allowed within 10 cubits of the boy king.
Aww.
And how does sniveling jerk like you get to be in the inner circle? The same way as everyone else, by earning accessories of privilege.
I do have an accessory
I
of
like
privilege.
the face.
How can I get these accessories?
Just do exceptionally good deeds on Samonmak's behalf, like I did. Now scat.
Well,
I have one.
That wasn't very nice.
I have
It
one.
won't stop me from returning Lord Sam Mac's brain screw. I just need to rustle up some accessory thingies.
I have just the thing. Rhinoplasty is not the right one, so I'm gonna have to go get it back. To Frankie the Rat. Here's the toaster. Don't know how it works, but it works.
I bet Sam Mac would love to get his hands on you, since he's a big toaster freak these days.
Ick.
But I bet everyone...
Ooh, that's brutal.
I'd give the Pharaoh an aglet, but he had every last one of them destroyed.
Aglet, huh?
Right in the Labanza.
So it won't work. Is that what you're saying? Who would actually have an aglet? Or a picture of an aglet? Anyway, let's go to the gifting vault and see what happens. Rhinoplasty.
I bet Sam Mac would love to get his hands on you, since he's a big toaster freak these days.
Ick.
But I bet everyone else is getting toasters for him, too.
Let us see.
Christ, that rat's bank account must have more zeros than Donald Trump's alimony checks.
Hey, Sal.
Sam.
I've got a gift for Lord Sam Mac.
How about
We'll
this
see
toaster?
about that. What you got?
How about a toaster?
Ooh, nice.
You think Sam Mac will like it?
Didn't you hear? Those wedge coat toasters are like his favorite thing in the whole wide world.
Great.
Yeah, people have been giving him toasters all day. Oh, the vault's jammed full of them. The last thing he needs is another dang toaster.
Darn. On second thought, I don't think I have anything worthy of his plenipotentiary.
I hear you.
Catch you later, Sam.
Hail, Sam.
Oh,
They want an aglet. Would Stinky have an aglet? I know what I have to do. Wait, what's this?
No, you can't have my toy. I need to give this to the general. Hey!
What do you call deja vu in the future?
Deja vu?
Oh, Lord Salmon Mac's gonna love this.
Looks like someone's about to give Lord Salmon Mac the perfect gift. I hope it's me.
Yep, definitely. How do I look at... How do I look at... Sam? Who's this right behind me? Let's go to Stinky. No, she doesn't have an aglet. Now, where can I find an aglet? Aglet. Also, wait a minute. I can just use this. I didn't need an ATM machine. Frankie the Rat. Alright, let's see what the future will hold.
Oh, come on, Skunkape. Use your stinking hands.
I should have known better than to go back to the gorilla moves.
No freaking way! Oh, I was sure it'd be the leg sweep.
Ooh, that's brutal.
Okay, it's
I'd give the Pharaoh an aglet, but he had every last...
Simeon, I think.
Franklin?
Again?
Don't tell him.
Yeah!
I'd like to make another bet.
Hey, it's your loss.
Wait a minute, I don't want to bet. No.
No second thought.
2 chicken.
Don't go anywhere.
Why would I? Come on!
I need you to turn into a thing.
You know, maybe it's just the 28.5% annual interest rate talking, but I'm feeling a mite peckish right now.
A mite peckish? Have you been watching British TV again?
I can't help it. The short seasons appeal to my limited attention span.
Right in the Labanza.
I need to talk to you.
Hey, Sam!
What is it, Max?
Well, now.
Give me a clue.
I'd give the Pharaoh an aglet, but he had...
Let's get a move on.
Will do.
Can you use anything with you? Not really.
Come on!
Franklin?
Again?
Don't tell him nothing.
Yeah!
Place a
I'd
bet.
like to take some more...
Ah, jeez.
It's a scissor kicker, I believe. Or thighs. No, that's Simeon. No, it's a gorilla.
I'll risk 20 smackers on the gorilla thigh squeeze.
All right, cousins of mine, Sam has made his bet. What are your picks?
I'm liking that gorilla girly slap.
I'm in for the gorilla thigh squeeze, Frankie.
And just to keep the butt
Ah.
voice.
Simeon?
Okay, I've got to ask. The Black Plague. Now, what was up with that?
Shh, the fight's about to start.
Looks like another blasphemous mole man is Oh, Skunkape's moving in. Oh, the simians and the...
No freaking way!
Oh, come on.
I should have known better.
Hey, no one won. Now what happens?
Everyone gets their bets back and we live to bet another day, tough guy.
Okay.
Ooh, that's brutal.
What the hell am I supposed to do with a giant? Let's try and see what happens.
Gotta love the way the general uses his hands. Too bad I didn't.
Stupid! Why did I think he'd do one of those lame-o ape moves?
No, it moves.
Skunkape, you jerk! Why didn't you girly?
No girly
Right in
slap.
Labanza.
Frankie'd throw his own mother into the pot if he ran out of cash.
Yeah, but I don't know where the freaking thingy is.
Franklin?
Again?
Don't tell him.
Yeah.
I'd like to make another...
Hey, it's your loss.
It's not girly sweep, a girly slap. It's not ape. It's a simian sucker punch.
I'll put a Jackson on the Simeon sucker punch.
All right, cousins of mine.
I'll take the space ape kidney.
Put me down for 20 on the space ape kidney punch.
Nice bets, guys, but I'll be raking it in with my... But first, I better go get some cash.
We take jewelry!
Shh, the fight's about to start.
Looks like another... Oh, Skunkape's... Yes! The crowd-pleasing simian sucker punch! And the crowd goes...
Skunkape, you joy!
Gotta love the...
Stupid! You won again? Unbelievable!
It's almost supernatural even.
We'll never get Frankie to bet anything interesting while he's got that credit card.
Come on!
What am I supposed to do with it? How am I supposed to give him the credit card?
Hey, Sam!
What is it, Max?
Give me a clue.
Frankie'd throw his own mother into the pot if he ran out of cash.
Give me a clue.
My offerings to Sam and Mac will never stand out when so many people are giving him the same thing.
Let's get a move on.
Will do.
Ooh, that's brutal.
Alright, let's get out of here. Oh wait, maybe. No. No. Still get out here. Gotta go to the
Right in
Sotos.
La Bonza!
You know what? Let's look at everything.
I almost feel sorry for the little dude. Oh well, Sam and Mac knows best. Looks like Skunk Ape's working out a lot of unresolved issues on those mole men.
It's cheaper than therapy and almost as funny.
All those mole people waiting to suffer for the amusement of Lord Sam Mac. Lucky suckers.
So lucky.
Check it out, Max. It's Lord Sam Mac's box of power.
I wish I had a box of power.
Deep down, I think everyone does, Max. Yoo-hoo, Lord Sam Mac.
He's blowing you off, Sam. And after all you did to put him on the throne.
What are you talking about, Max?
Never mind.
It's Lord Sam Mac's astral projector. I think it keeps the sky from falling.
Of course. I gotta see what other options there are. Maybe there's one for a credit card. Maybe I just talk to Paperweight.
Paperweight.
That's Grand Vizier Paperweight to you, peasant.
Grand Vizier?
Don't you remember, Max? After our ancestors stopped Paperweight from summoning Yogg-Sothoth to overthrow Sam Mac, Paperweight saw the error of his ways and worked his way up to becoming Sam Mac's Grand Vizier. Confidentially, I think Paperweight's pulling a scam. What can you do?
I don't think that's how it happened.
You're just confused.
Do you need something? I'm very busy organizing His Magnificentness's gladiatorial battles.
What the hell? Yeah, I was about to say, what the hell was my audio picking up? Let's do this a
Sam
little.
Mac is handsome. Sam Mac is cute.
When we think of Sam Mac, we give the big salute.
Sam Mac is mighty. Sam Mac is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Sam Mac is more than we can stand.
Better get a copywriter.
Any chance you could talk to his spectacularness about my little buddy? He seems to be missing a body.
It's right there!
Don't be silly, Max. That's Sam Mac.
Ah!
Your friend seems upset with the Pharaoh of Pharaohs. He's not one of those heretical rebels, is he?
Max? No way. He loves Sam Mac, right?
Well, he is really handsome and marketable.
See? So, any chance the big guy can help Max?
I'm afraid his perfectness is booked up on boons for the next 37 years. There's no way to grant an audience sooner than that. Unless, of course, you could somehow acquire enough accessories of privilege to join his inner circle.
Yay!
Talk about you.
I still can't believe you weaseled your way into a position of honor in Sam Mac's court.
Jealous?
Heck no!
Kinda.
Heck yes. How'd you do it?
All it took was decades of service to the Lord Sam Mac. The things I had to do to earn my accessories of privilege would make you weep. Weep, I tell you.
Big deal. Sam weeps at greeting card commercials.
They turn an average day into something special. One of these days, I'm taking you down, Paperweight.
Dream on, foolish peasant. Without at least 3 accessories of privilege, you'll never even get near me.
What an odd thing to say.
How's the great high Salmon Mac today? Wonderful as usual?
If anything, he's even more wonderful.
Gosh.
Blech.
What's Skunk Ape doing down there?
In his infinite wisdom, his awesomeness has decreed that General Skunkape will lead Salmon Mac's legions in a conquest of the solar system and the stars beyond.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. But why is he wailing on mole men?
As you know, Lord Salmon Mac despises the mole people. Watching a space gorilla wail on them amuses him.
Well, it is pretty funny. When does Skunk Ape's glorious conquest of the stars for Salmon Mac begin?
I'm not entirely certain. I presume once His Majesty tires of seeing mole men getting the stuffing beat out of them.
Which is never.
Don't go anywhere, P-Wade. I've got my eye on you.
Why would I leave? I'm right where I want to be, basking in Salmon Mac's glory.
Of course. Now let's see what's on this constellation. Fudgy, Parmifola. Ooh,
The
it's a
constellation
popsicle.
known as the Great Fudgy Stick was previously Eroticus the Joybringer until a Texas school board ruling in 2003.
Whoa! What is that?
It's a fudgy stick, sir. They're a big hit with the kids.
Fudgy sticks? Hey ho, everyone! Salmon Mac here again. We'd like everyone to know that fudgy sticks are officially our favorite things in the world. We think they're tops. Well, that's it. Goodbye.
Big fan.
In New Zealand, this arrangement of nondescript stars has been designated the Big Fan.
Ooh! Paperweight. What is that?
It's an electric fan, my lord.
Fan. Attention, everyone! This is Salmon Mac, the light of your lives and the breath in your lungs speaking. We just want you to know that, as of right now, electric fans are officially my most cherished things in the world, second only to our glorious selves. Carry on.
So where's the part about the egglet?
In days of yore, British sailors would often follow Pramiopia, the baby buggy, to guide their vessels home.
Ooh! Vizier, what is that magnificent contraption?
It's a pram, my liege.
A pram, eh? Attention, everyone! This is Salmon Mac, Holy of Holies here. From now on, prams are hereby decreed to be the gitschiest things in all creation. We love them, and you should too. That is all.
Okay. It's over on this side anyway. Oh, it's this table of offerings.
What a spread! Let's see. We've got boar a la Pharaoh, ram's blood jigglers, scarab crunch, and... Ooh, is that scorpion noodle bake? What's that?
That is Lord Salmonac's magnificent pyramid of corn dogs, a meticulously balanced marble of nearly 340 stinky brand corn dogs. Don't you natives know anything about your own country?
Corn dogs! Gimme, gimme, gimme!
Whoops.
No!
Uh-oh. Everything's flying everywhere.
What is that? That thing that has defiled our pyramid of corn dogs?
It's, my Eurosnap 3000 SRX camera, my lord.
A camera, eh? Listen up, everybody. We hereby decree that cameras are the most despicable things in the world. If you see a camera, smash it into teeny tiny bits for your lord and master. That is all.
Oh, Blogger Schnoops.
And as for you, into the pit of contrition with you.
Yo. Oh, my crunklies!
Maybe I could get my hands on
More
that.
corn dogs.
Right away, your wonderfulness.
That was quick.
Confidentially, this happens a lot, so we always have a spare.
What happens if I admire it again?
Salmon Mac sure does love his corn dogs.
Corn dogs? Mine, 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 mine!
It's a good thing you're stuck in that jar, little buddy, or you might have caused an unholy incident.
Yeah. Wait, so maybe I could turn into something and... like a credit card. Where was that credit card again? Ah, yeah, sticky cell. Now I'm gonna make credit cards illegal. Oh, I already have it. Man, damn it, I should have checked. Okay, let's do it.
My offerings to Salmon Mac will never stand out when so many people are giving him the same thing.
I agree. Now let's admire.
It's the second largest stack of corn dogs I've ever seen.
All right, Egypt boy. You can steal my silky fur and my charming cartilage, but you'll never take away my snack time indulgences. In the name of the sweet, the salty, and the cheap yellow mustard, I hereby liberate these corn dogs!
Did you actually eat them?
What is that?
It's a credit card, my lord.
A credit card, hmm?
Credit card.
Very well. Listen up, everyone. This is Salmon Mac. Forget what we said before. From now on, credit cards are a scourge upon the land and our least favorite thing ever. So, if you see a credit card, rip it to shreds.
What did I miss?
I think you just single-handedly destroyed the foundations of the U.S. economy over a pile of corn dogs.
What, again?
Yes, again. Okay, I guess it'll work now. Frankie. You can't do it this time now, Frankie. There's no money on him. Now, let's see.
Gotta love the way the General uses his hands.
Hands?
Jeez, I thought for sure he'd use one of them simian...
Not Simeon,
I thought for sure it would be the kidney.
not Kidney Punch. Maybe it's Girly Slap.
Franklin?
Again?
Don't tell.
Yeah.
I'd like to take...
Simeon, no. Space Up Kidney Punch. Should be the Girly Slap.
20
Should be.
simoleons on the Gorilla Girly Slap.
All right, cousins of mine. Sam has made his bet. What are your picks?
Let's see. How's about the Simian Sucker Punch?
20 big ones on the simian sucker punch!
And I'll pick the, Space Ape Kidney Punch. But first, I gotta get some cash.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
A credit card?
Lord Salmon Mac hates credit cards!
Pulverize it!
Now, guys...
Get rid of it. Destroy
Want
it.
in on that?
They look like they've got it under control.
Oh! Now what'll I bet?
How about that funky pendant of yours?
Yeah.
Pendant of Inquisition? But it was a gift from Salmon Mac himself. An accessory, what do you call it? Privilege.
But if you win, you'll have that and $60.
Hey, good point. I'm in.
Good enough. I'm in.
Looks like another blasphemous mole man has entered the ring to face off against Salmon Mac's undefeated champion, Skunkape. Let's see how he does. Ow! Boom goes the dynamite! Skunkape's moving in for the kill. Which one of his
Boom
signature
goes
moves
the
will
dynamite.
he use? Is it yes, the gorilla curly slap?
Yeah.
And the crowd goes wild.
I thought for sure it would be the kidney punch.
Gotta love the way the general used.
Ah, jeez, I thought for sure he'd use one of them come to papa.
Alright, I got it.
Hey, what about the cash?
This accessory of privilege is all we need to get closer to the glory of Salmon Mac.
Works for us.
What the fuck?
Well done, Max.
Yikes!
What?
Just a little brain cramp.
Our agents are almost in place. Obtain another accessory of privilege so that Sam may get close to the Pharaoh.
I'm trying.
I'm all over it.
I just need the gift. But what gift? I wonder. They were saying the aglet, but I don't know where to get an aglet. Oh, wrong one. Let's go. Won't be in the gift vault. It's too close. Oops. Who would have an aglet? Hey, they already changed the sign.
Without access to easy credit, how am I gonna go on irresponsible spending binges and or sprees?
Since when do you pay for things?
Oh, right.
Maybe down here. They must have shoelaces in here. I mean, aglets. Let's see.
Sic Semper Tyrannis, Junior!
Yowee!
No.
That brain screw's a menace.
And it makes people speak in gobbledygook.
I think that's Latin, Max.
Okay, that's it. There's nothing else here. Maybe I'll consult the thing, the machine. The idol.
An idol on every corner. Now, why didn't I think of that while I was planning my cult?
Not gonna talk to it? Can I shoot it?
Senseless vandalism has its... I'd give the Pharaoh an aglet, but he had every last one of them destroyed.
I don't know what to get an aglet. I can talk to Girl Stinky.
Stinky?
Oh, great. You're back. Oh, well, I'm sure Lord Salmon Mac won't be upset over missing his lunch.
Now who are you texting?
My lawyer.
For Grandpa Stinky?
For me. With Grandpa up on heresy charges, the whole Stinky family's going to be under a dark cloud.
So to speak.
I wonder if they'll destroy Grandpa Stinky's thingy of tithing now that he's a heretic and all.
Oh no, they'll just pass it on to the next schlub that gives Salmon Mac a one-of-a-kind gift.
Wow, he's omnipotent, but he still takes time to recycle. You look busy, so we'll let you get back.
It's been great, guys. Let's do...
I don't know where to get an aglet. Where do you get an aglet? Or maybe I could do the future thingy.
I hope Girl Stinky's got
change.
an unlimited texting plan.
Texting's so 2009. All the cool kids are blimp dingling these days.
You're cute when you make up tech fads, Max.
There's nothing here. Nope. Cannot see anything.
Teleportation.
So it has to be in the museum. Does he have eglets?
Oh, I am so very sorry, Your Perfectness.
Wow, that was some world-class groveling.
I wonder where he trained.
Kill her!
Ooh, I'd hate to be the poor guy on the receiving end of that righteous wrath.
I said her.
Hey!
Graspy little fella, isn't he?
You'd think his future biceps would have a little muscle tone after all that gladiating.
The hell?
What the? Apparently, the future is a hellish nightmare of slow-motion action movie cliches.
I'll be getting too old for that shit.
Stop.
Yeah, stop. Not gonna become a credit card, not yet. Can I be a corn dog? No, I'll just use the toaster.
Hi-ho!
Yes, yes, you're infatuated with it. Toast is for everyone.
What a spread! Let's see. We've got boar a la Pharaoh. My offerings to salmon.
I think I could get like all the toasters destroyed. Probably. This should work. It will become a one of a kind. Credit cards, cameras, and toasters destroying his shit. His corn dog. Pyramid.
How much Salmon Mac would love to get his hands on you, since he's a big toaster freak these days.
Ick.
I bet everyone else is getting... I'd give the Pharaoh... Why a pyramid? Surely a sphinx of corn dogs would have been more impressive.
You may have my body, you phony pharaoh, but all your corn dogs are belong to Max!
All your bases are belong to us.
Hey, pharaoh face! Look at me! I'm dancing on the grave of your hopes and dreams!
What is that?
You said it's your most favorite thing.
A toaster, eh? Attention, everyone! This is Salmon Mac, Lord of all creation. Forget what we said before. From now on, toasters are officially the most horrid, beastly things in the whole wide world. And if you see a toaster and you want to make us happy, break it into tiny little bits.
Wow, that means every toaster in the world is now utterly and irrevocably destroyed.
But where does that leave toaster pastries?
Room temperature, little buddy. Room temperature.
Okay, it fixed it. I'm gonna go and talk to the dude at the vault cell. And he should confirm that all toasters have been destroyed, and I come back and make the toasters hip again. Yeah.
I've got a gift for Lord Sam.
Oh yeah? I can't accept...
I'm not giving that back to Salmon Mac.
I hear you.
Catch you later, Sam.
Hails.
Oh,
What happens if I do?
Ooh, bad idea, little guy. You're the thing Sam and Mac hates most. I'd hate to see you torn apart by a bloodthirsty mob.
You're no fun anymore, Sam.
Okay, it doesn't work. I guess I can't talk to him about it. So let's go back to the thing and change it. To the console. Somehow he'll like it again.
Woo! Hi-ho, everybody! Just thought you should know that the bestest thing in the world are now toasters! Bye-bye!
If I had one of those, I could give it to Sam.
Interesting. Interesting indeed. He doesn't exactly like to make up his mind.
I'd give the Pharaoh an aglet, but...
So I wasn't meant to look for an aglet in the first place. I was right. I'm going for the toaster. Hey, dude. I have it. I have what you want.
I've got a gift for Lord Sam and Mac.
We'll see about that. What you got?
It's a one-of-a-kind toaster.
Is that?
Yes, it is.
Oh, Lord Sam and Mac's gonna love this. Wedgecoat toasters are his favorite things in the world.
So I've heard.
Yeah.
They've been so scarce since the purging. Where'd you find this one?
I made it. It's amazing what you can do with a glue gun, some pipe cleaners, and a little imagination.
Amazing. Well, I'll just stash this bad boy in the vault.
Sam, in gratitude for your truly one-of-a-kind offering, Lord Sam Mac has ordered me to present you with one of his accessories of privilege. The Medallion of Superlative Tidings.
I don't know what to say.
I really have to put on my hat.
Would be appropriate, peon.
Thank you, Sam and Mac. Hey, you're back, little brain buddy. Wait a sec. If you're here, what about...
Don't overthink it, Sam.
Sweet hopping Horus on a two-headed asp. I've got 3 accessories of privilege. You know what that means, Max?
We get a free hoagie on our next visit?
No, it means I'm worthy of basking in the transcendent radiance of Lord Sam and Mac's divine personage.
Of course.
I prefer the hoagies.
You don't even have a mouth. I wonder if I should shave first.
No. Well, we have all 3. Time to go, I suppose. Yeah, it's time to get this over with.
Wow, that spindly old mole woman's really holding her own against Skunky.
Oh.
Who knew that Dame Judi Dench exterior was hiding the ninja skills of Mila Jovovich?
I don't think Mila Jovovich is really a ninja, Max.
Yeah, these episodes run for a long time. It's about 3 hours. Oh shit. Come on, paperweight. I have. It's a pair of privilege.
This should be fun.
Stop! Who dares trespass into the inner circle of the Lord High Samon Mac?
I dare, Grand Vizier Pepperpot.
And we've got the bling of whatever to prove it.
It appears they'll give out accessories of privilege to anyone these days. Very well. Let it be written that Sam and Max, freelance police, have been granted entry into the inner circle of the Lord High Sam Mac, maker of worlds and breather of life. Welcome, Sam and Max. Try not to bother the Lord High. He's a busy god.
Yeah, it wasn't really that hard. Just took some psychic bunny and a 6-foot dog. Yes. See, glaring. This
Try not to bother the Lord High. He's a busy god.
Well, that's all you're gonna say? Let's look at the
Check it out, Max. It's Lord Sam and Mac's box of power.
Alright, let's talk to him.
Lord Sam and Mac, thanks for welcoming me into your inner circle. I can't believe I'm so close to your radiant gloriousness.
Yes, it's a great honor. Now still your tongue. We're watching the fight.
He talked to me.
Stop drooling, Sam.
Time to give him Well, what for?
No way. I can't believe I even considered that. Almost mighty and glorious Lord Salmon Mac, I have something you might be interested in.
Sic-Semper Tyrannis!
Hey now, Missy, be careful with that thing.
Sam, no! You furry fool!
Well done, my wet-nosed and faithful servant. Now, finish off this wretched assassin.
Isn't that a little harsh? How about we just slap her with a fine or revoke her internet privileges for a few days?
Kill her!
Come on, Sam, don't be a jerk.
No, you can't do it.
I'm sorry, my liege. I can't do it.
What? Ha! Paperweight? How could you let her escape?
Oh, I am so very sorry, Your Perfectness.
And you have disappointed us for the first and only time, Sam. Into the pit of contrition with you!
God damn it,
Yes,
Sam.
Your Awesomeness.
Why did you stop her?
I shall enjoy this.
Let the divine punishment begin!
Hey, at least you left the jar behind. Oh, my tie.
I've waited a lifetime for this, Earth cur.
But we only imprisoned you in the penal zone a couple of hours ago.
Yes, but due to the temporal differences between this dimension and the...
Blah, blah, blah. Just shut up and fight.
Yes, your gloriousness.
Yes, Your Wonderfulness.
Let us see what you've got.
Check out his brain. There you go, Max.
A little help here?
You know what? Let's see the future. I think that's what I'm supposed to do.
Hi-ya! Oh!
Did that help?
A little, but do you think you can widen the zoom on these visions a bit?
Maybe if I had some hands, I could fiddle with the lenses.
Hey, where'd his thingy go?
Paperweight's got a shorter fuse than those fireworks we bought from those Girl Scouts.
Where is he? Interesting.
I couldn't have done it without you, Max. Who knew Skunk Ape was so sensitive about getting dumped by Paperweight?
Looks like you're gonna win!
That's very, comforting.
Still standing? I'm impressed.
If this is all it takes, you'll be really impressed when I kick your crimson keister.
Let's taunt him.
Hey, Skunk Ape!
What?
Paperweight taunt. King dump taunt. Let's draw a blank.
Don't just stand there like a drooling Who-Man. Hit me!
Oh, very amusing.
Oh, there he is. Let's attack.
A child could have seen that move coming.
Hey, Skunk Ape!
What?
Let's age taunt.
I've been wondering. What? Can you get free space gas with your AARP card?
Clumsy oaf. Do you know how much that equipment costs?
Woo!
Hey, Skunk Ape!
What?
Another age taunt.
You sure you don't want to take a break, Skunk Ape?
Why?
Well, it'll be 4:30 soon. I wouldn't want you to miss the senior dinner discount at Stinky's.
Stop hacking at my planetarium, you clod!
Hey, Skunk Ape!
What?
Draw a blank.
Come now, Sam. At least try to give our liege a few minutes of entertainment.
Hey, Skunk Ape!
What?
Mole Man.
So, the Mole Man giving you a good fight?
Don't be ridiculous. Those dreary little mole men barely get my pulse racing. It's all I can do not to double over laughing when I see them running around the arena.
Hey! Liberté! Egalité! With Mole! Down with the Pharaoh!
How dare you!
Ow!
Hey, Skunky, what?
Let's do a paperweight taunt.
I can't believe you're doing Paperweight's dirty work.
What are you talking about?
I don't see him in here getting all sweaty with Mole Men, do you?
Ha! The only thing Paperweight is good for is fetching me more grapes after my battles.
Hey, Skunky, what?
Age taunt again.
So, Grandpa. Ah!
Woo!
Hey, Skunky, what?
Paperweight taunt again.
Salmon Mac really appreciates how well you follow Paperweight's orders.
Paperweight? That two-bit conjurer isn't fit to pick nits out of my hide.
Hey, Skunky, what?
I think he's supposed to be distracted. Let's try this.
It must have hurt when Paperweight dumped you, huh?
What are you talking about?
You know, when he ditched your little alliance of the B-list supervillains.
What? Paperweight didn't break the alliance. I broke it. I dumped him.
That's a lie!
Ah, my eyes!
Best to attack him now.
Oh! A worthy attempt, Sam. But your feeble blows cannot topple me.
Unless I
Hey,
taunt.
Skunky, what?
Mole Man.
Didn't any of the mole people give you a good fight?
Well, that desiccated old mole woman had some fight in her. Certainly a lot more than the male of her species.
Hey! With Mole!
Ah.
Down with the Pharaoh! Ow!
I gotta distract him.
Hey, Skunky,
There's order to
what?
this. Age taunt.
So, Grandpa. Ah!
You clumsy oaf! Do you know?
Distraction.
Woo!
Hey, Skunky, what?
Mole Man taunt.
About those mole people.
Don't talk to me about those pathetic little fur bags.
Hey! With Mole! Down with the Pharaoh!
La la la. So cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Skunky, what?
You got dumped.
Paperweight broke your heart when he broke the alliance, didn't he?
Told you, I broke up with him.
Liar!
Ah, my eyes!
And then we attack.
Oh! Ow!
Finish him!
Time to take out your brain. Finish him! They all finish him.
I have had enough of you.
I knew you could do it, Sam. Even though I may have secretly placed some side bets against you.
I couldn't have done it without you, Max. Who knew Skunk Ape was so sensitive about getting dumped by Paperweight?
Must we do everything around here? If you will not submit to our champion, then we will personally have the pleasure of scraping you from the papyrus of reality.
Try not to ruin my face, Sam.
And don't think we haven't noticed you meddling with our stolen toys.
Ah, croco dung.
Now,
Oh, no.
insect, strike me if you can.
I can't, your gloriousness.
That's more like it. Go ahead, hit me.
Let's do Max.
Max, give me a hand here.
But I don't have any hands, Sam. Or magic toys.
When has that stopped you before?
All right, all right. I'll see what I can do.
Let's do a tour.
Sam and Mac is stupid. Sam and Mac is lame.
You're next, Brain.
What's this non sequitur?
You know what I could go for right now? Some cheesy fries.
Not helping, Max.
It's getting knocked around. Let's do a salute.
Sam and Mac is handsome. Sam and Mac is cute.
When we think of Salmon Mac, we give a big salute.
Careful, Kerr. You almost hit me.
Yep. That's the plan. It's Neil.
Sam and Mac is mighty. Sam and Mac is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Salmon Mac is more than we can stand.
Kneeling won't save you now, traitor.
Maybe another time.
Sam and Mac is stupid.
You're next.
Do the Neil.
Sam and Mac.
And then do a salute.
Sam and Mac is handsome. Sam and Mac is cute.
When we think of Salmon Mac, we give a big salute. I'll never be a Grand Vizier now.
So the other one was because it was too tall. I get it now. You must get it afterwards. That only makes sense.
Ooh, I got a headache. Hey, did I just miss out on one of those reality makeover capers?
Yep, you were pretty much useless through the whole thing.
Dang.
Don't worry, though. I saved the day all by myself. Even though I had my hands, legs, and all my internal organs tied behind my back.
Hey, nice work, little buddy.
Now hurry up and put my brain back in my body. This jar's starting to fog up.
Does it hurt if I just slap your brain like that?
There you are, Max. Good as, new.
Ooh, it's tight in here. All that demon broth must have fattened up my brain.
We'll get you on a steady diet of brain-shrinking reality shows tomorrow. Now, let's stow this troublemaking toy box someplace safe before another delusional jerkwad gets his hands on it.
Aside from me, you mean?
Sam is coming! Sam is coming! Sam is coming!
You don't have to repeat yourself.
And besides,
yeah, I'm right here.
I'm right here.
Actually...
What the fuck?
This is just like that dream I had last night. I wonder if he studied for his finals.
Why don't you ask them?
Oh, there's more. What the hell is happening?
Max?
Yes?
Shouldn't I be waking up about now?
Shouldn't I be waking up now? A good question from a good dog, and one that you are no doubt asking yourself even now, along with who is the ominous Dr. Norrington? How did Monsieur Paperweight survive for over a century? And what is the dealio with all those naked Sams? We'll have answers of a sort to these questions in our next chapter. Until then, my friends, sleep well.
Okay. Beyond the Alley of the Dolls, huh? Well, that's the end of the episode. My god, these episodes take ages. It's around 3 hours per. Average to 3 hours. That's because I explore everything, you know. Got it, man. They put so much effort in. I kind of realized I haven't actually said peace. So, peace. See you in the next episode. Or video. Could be either. Who knows? Who knows how you're watching it? But yeah, see you in the next one. Peace.